Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law Splaining the Interwebs. I'm your host, Nick Ricada of Ricada Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. I do not have an intro or anything right now because I am testing out Restream.io, which is something, which is something. I am really getting things set up here. Really getting tired of StreamYard, and them just refusing to modernize their system. And this thing has, right away, this thing has an audio fader built in. So, why is it in 720 and not 10? Why is it in 720 and not 1080? I don't know. Are you fucking kidding me? Is the live stream? I can't change it. If it doesn't go to it was a setting I didn't see. I should be able to fix it. I should be able to fix it on the next stream. It's not 720 max, is it? 720 for you guys. For you guys, yeah. That's because for whatever reason, the default output on Restream is 720. The next stream, I should have it kicked up to 1080. You say who cares now, but you'll care when I share a document or something, or another video that has some finer details on it that you want to see, right? Like that's when it'll matter. But we're here to test out this software today. Also, I had a stream earlier, and it got way bigger than I thought it was going to. Man, there's still some weird laggy stuff. It got way bigger than I thought I was going to. I thought I'd have 1 or 2 guests and ended up with like 9 guests. And that was great, but does it get jittery for you guys? I don't know if the video is a bit choppy. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can work on that. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I have an idea. I might be able to change this because it's pissing me off. Everything's pissing me off. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Go to studio. Over here. Let's go to this live content over here. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Please check the video resolution. The current resolution is 1280 by 736, which is not optimal. Well, no kidding. No kidding. If I could change it midstream, I would do it in a heartbeat, but we cannot. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube Studio, for the help. Anyway, ended up with 9 guests or so on the stream earlier, and that left a bunch of super chats unaddressed because I only had a couple hours to talk. Only I think 2.5 hours, and then I had to go. And there were a bunch of people who sent in chats that were not really about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, so we had to try and fish some of those out and then cut the show a little short. So we've got those. Plus, there's any number of other topics. Like I said, many of them were not about the trial, so we may have some topics to cover in the super chats tonight. Also, if you've seen, Elon Musk has put a pause on buying Twitter, which is pissing me off. Buy the fucking platform. Buy it now, Musk. Buy it now, you bigot. Yeah, borrow your punch card reader if you want to write your own streaming software. Writing your own streaming software is extremely complicated. Extremely complicated. Turn the names off? No. Why would I turn the names off? What are you talking about? Turn the names off. I should join Nate's stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. I almost never can. I almost never can. Let's see. Links. Yeah, see, Goody. Sorry, I'm still getting everything set up over here. That would be great. Because there's no point in having them on. I always have them on. I always have the name on. There is a point, by the way, when people clip out segments of the show, like it shows Ricada Law. Imagine if that viral clip of that Viva posted on Rittenhouse didn't have Ricada Law listed in it because he didn't link the stream. He didn't even tag me. He just clipped out the video thing and uploaded it to Twitter, and suddenly it's got 4 million views. No, I'll keep the name on. Thank you very much. Goodness gracious. No point when you're by yourself. Not true. Not true at all. Oh, I hate the choppiness of the video. So I found out part of the video issue that I have. Believe it or not, it is video card related, but not in the way that I thought. Apparently, PCI 4.0 cards cause problems with Elgato streaming software or streaming hardware, I should say. So the Elgato cam links have problems with a 4.0 PCIe video card. Great. Good job. Thanks. So that's a nice thing. At least I've got it to where I think when I share a stream in a screen in just a second and play with the audio, it may it shouldn't freeze the camera anymore. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Gonna just say it. Really fucking annoying. So I can turn my apparently I can turn my 3090 down to PCI 3.0, and that is supposed to fix it. But it, that seems like it kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, man, this choppy video is annoying as shit. Shit. I know you'll hate this, but look into a shadow cast. I won't hate it if it works. What the fuck's a shadow cast? I don't know what that means. What the hell's a shadow cast? Connects your favorite game console to a laptop? Well, I don't know if that's the other issue. So, any news on a Drex stream? Please tell me it's tomorrow. Don't crush me. I don't know. Drex talked about coming out this weekend, but then I think he had trouble getting his daughter, so he did not come out this weekend. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, we'll see. He also talked about coming out next weekend as well. So if he doesn't make it out this weekend, maybe it'll be tomorrow, or maybe it'll be next week. Yeah. So, But yeah, Elgato apparently has a known problem with sharing video in video conferencing software. Zoom, Restream, StreamYard, whatever, Skype, I guess. It's when you have a PCIe 4.0 card. Good job. Way to screw up, Elgato. Hopefully they'll fix it. Okay. Okay, does anybody know what is this the Cenk Uygur / Joe Rogan grooming fight that I'm hearing about? I don't know what that even is. I'm not sure what that means. God, that choppiness is really fucking, it's distracting to me. It's pissing me off. Maybe I'll do this until it chops up. Okay, well, we'll try OBS. Oh, I'll kill you. I will come to your house and I will beat you to death with my bare hands. I'll let the blood run over my knuckles, and I will not shed a tear over your shuddering corpse. I was sent the clip of Chunk. Where? By, was it you? Was it on Twitter? I've been sent a lot of stuff. Okay. Even today, I've been sent a lot of stuff. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here, let me see. We'll try out the screen share here and try that out. Just a second. Gosh, look at Cenk. Oh, what a disgrace of a human. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try this. Share the screen. Share the screen. Ooh. Hey, see, it puts me on the other side though. It's like, what can I be below Cenk? Hello? Hello? I can't put myself on the left. I feel very naked on the right side of the screen. I could be down here too. Whoop. And I can't make this any bigger. I'm so small. I can do this. I think. If it'll click. Click. Okay. Why am I over there? Okay, there we go. Why are all of these things a problem? Like every single one of them. The trick though is that this does have a volume fader on here with a visual representation of the volume. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. We'll give it a shot. Here we go. What's this? What's happening? Hello, welcome to the show, Cenk Yogurt. I know your name says Ricada Law, but here we go.
By the way, if you're the trans person or several people that slept with Joe Rogan, can you let us know? Because it's obvious that it's personal for him. Okay, Joe, you slept with a person like that. There's nothing wrong with it. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it, Joe.
It's wrong. There's something wrong with it. But let's continue.
Super obvious that you're super into trans people. And you're taking it out, your hatred of yourself, on them, and you're making their life dangerous. By the way, if you're the trans person or
what the fuck is Cenk talking about? Joe, you slept with a tranny. You did it. You did it, Joe. So, yeah, volume up. I turned the volume up, and of course, it didn't do shit. Oh, hey, volume on here's really low. Let's crank that baby up. Let's try this again. Let's see what happens when we get this thing popped up. Here we go.
By the way, if you're the trans person or several people that slept with Joe Rogan, can you let us know? Because it's obvious that it's personal for him. Okay, Joe, you slept with a person like that. There's nothing wrong with it. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it, Joe. It's super obvious that you're super into trans people. And you're taking it out, your hatred of yourself, on them, and you're making their life dangerous.
What? Notice how angry Chunk gets then in there. Get over it. Get over it. Like, what, bro, calm down. Like, what are you doing? Why are you so mad about this? Like you can get animated, right? You can be like, Joe, look, man, look, you're really into the banging trannies. I know. Look, they belong in cars, but you think you belong in them. I know what you're saying, Joe, but you got to just let it out, buddy. You got to just let it. You got to get in there. You got to do the reach around, grab the gear shift, and put that transmission in gear. And you got to get it, pal. He's like, yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Why is he so mad? Chang, what's wrong with you? Look, he's about to pop his shit out right now. Get off my screen, you weird fatso. Get off my screen, you disgusting Turkmenistanian. That's not true. That's not the Turk that he is. He's not from Turkmenistan. He's from the other Turk. He's the young Turk. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. So, what is this shit? No, fuck off. Ugh. Someone linked an old article here. I'll bring it up here. Hey, what there? Why did it put me over there again? What if I don't want to be down here? This is an old article. This is from 2020, February 11th, 2020. Scoop, YouTube to fund launch of the Young Turks Local News Academy. If you ever wanted to know all you needed to know about why YouTube can be so difficult to find like good people doing good discussions, this is one of those reasons right here. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm gonna have to figure out some of the other issues going on here. This is great. Woo! Is there some obscure reason you won't try the Pro vMix software? Pro vMix? I don't know. Fuck is this? Produce, stream, record. I haven't looked at it yet. Does it do so vMix call live interview solution for up to 8 guests? vMix social live social media integration. Oh god, that looks interesting. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. That's the main reason. Does it stream to multiple platforms? The amount of different things that it has to hit, because nobody will let me just stream to YouTube, right? Like you have to stream to all these other platforms. You have to satisfy every single person who's ever lived. And so it has to be able to stream to at least 3 different things. You know, I just have to check, and checking every one of the suggestions that comes in isn't always feasible because I don't always see all of them. So that being said, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Have you seen the petition for ACON convention to bring Vic? I have. I'm going to talk about it tonight, actually. So, The Road to Providence says you should shout out how your interview on my show is coming out on Sunday. That's true. That's true. The interview I did today will air on The Road to Providence's channel on Sunday. So take a look for that. We talked about libertarianism and law and society and culture and all that stuff. We had a 2-hour conversation. It was great. Good times. Okay. Now that we've got some things messed up here, I better start going through these super chats and addressing how very breaded they all are. Oh my goodness, the choppiness is gonna fucking make me lose my mind. But we'll see. All right. Don Quixote read that one. Squidsgar read that one. CL Hunter says disloyal Shaster lawyer. Funeral Man 04 says, Nick, I have $20,000 in Lego sets, old sets, new custom sets, or new sets, custom sets. But now I look at my collection and think of that moronic Lego pizza you debated. Do I sell all my sets or lobotomize myself? Well, I think the only thing you can do right now is to stick your hand in an electrical outlet while in a swimming pool. That's it. That's your only choice. You'll have to do it. I'm sorry. It's an awful thing. That dude was weird, man. Those other lawyers on that stream, brothers, sisters out there, I don't know what to do with these people. I have no idea. There are some real fucking weirdos out there. 11 Bravo Crunchy. Hey, Nick, I know this isn't your area of discussion, but can you help spread the word that the Fed DOT is trying to implement electronic speed limiters on trucks again? If you want more info, I'd be happy to chat on Discord. We talked about this the other day. There was some move to limit all trucks to 60 or 65 miles an hour, which I think is a terrible idea. Anybody who's ever been behind a truck that has a private limiter trying to pass another truck with a private limiter, it is the worst thing in the world. They really, really need to not do that. Sean Tastic, from one Minnesota drunk to another, you need to try Connemara. It's a peated Irish whiskey, so it tastes like Lafroig Bouffe de Redbreast. Easily my favorite whiskey under $100. Cheers from Dublin. Or no, Duluth. Dublin. Duluth, the other Dublin. Yeah, I'll have to look for that. I haven't seen it in my local liquor store, but the Irish whiskey selection here is a little bit on the low side. It focuses more on scotch and bourbons. Gee, are they going to sit together? How close? Can we try to spot them every day? Also, can we get a smell report, please? Rob, balls or no balls? Yeah, so 3 of the lawyers that have been on the various law panels are going to apparently try and be on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard in the gallery on Monday. So that's going to be a mess. That's going to be also, it'll be our opportunity to make fun of them. Though Runkle's elven cloak may protect them from our harsh words. But yeah, Runkle, the lumber law guy, and the DUI guy are all planning to crash that party. They're going to go at like 1 a.m. to the courthouse and wait like an iPhone is coming out, or like barbecue is happening, or like women going to an NSYNC concert. Oh, that's a bit much for me. F Bussier 80 says you got a human, an elf, and a hobbit. Get Drex to do a black dwarf, and you got a D&D game going. Love your stream, man. Drink one for me. I'm going to start drinking in just a minute. Shroom Dukem. Now that I know Rob is a bankruptcy attorney, one day I'd love to see what Rob thinks of Darkside Phil's bankruptcy and how that went down. That might be a good stream to do with Rob. Just introduce him to the shit show that was that bankruptcy, and see what his take is. Matthew Self, would you law? Chick in Canada. Hey Nick, may I please have a channel shout out? Thanks. Chick in Canada. Check her out. She does Johnny Depp coverage, I believe. Johnny Depp clips and stuff like that. Justin Plokelman. Hey Nick, first time super chat. Have a story by a city near me, Kiel, Wisconsin. Interested in your take tonight. Keep up the good work. Okay. Taylor Cheney. Nick, can we get a Ricada Law shirts that say Judge is back? I've been watching you and streaming religiously since Rittenhouse, as has my husband. Appreciate all that you do. Oh, thank you. That's nice. Guys, I got a bottle of Rachel Gouge. Yeah. Feels weird not streaming the live Depp trial this week. Well, there wasn't a live Depp trial this week, but there will be starting on Monday, and we'll be back to it. Today I got one of the best bottles of whiskey you can get, around $100. This Angel's Envy finished rye. Look, if you're looking for a gift for someone or yourself, you get a nice little promotion or a bonus, or whatever. You buy some lady a $30 steak, get yourself a $100 whiskey. It's a fantastic one. You will not regret this bottle of whiskey, I promise. And they didn't even pay me to say that. Josh Chandler says Anna called AA over 2 hours ago and they never sent a truck. Let me tell you about AAA. Let me tell you about AAA. I was on the highway in Kansas with my family, all of them. It is 95 to 100 degrees out, and ran out of gas. This is when we had first gotten our van and found out just how quickly. You know when you get to empty, like, or you get to the little meter gets down towards the E, like sometimes like, oh, I got like 50 miles left. Well, on this van, it had a thing and it said 60 miles remaining. And the thing said 32 miles to the gas station. I'm like, cool, right? Then it goes from 60 miles remaining to dash dash instantly. And I'm like, well, that's weird. But 60 miles was a lot. And it says 32 miles. This is not a big deal. It was a big deal. So we ran out of gas. That was a lot of fun. I am still waiting on that tow truck from AAA. I am still waiting on that. I'm still waiting on them to call me back and also have a tow truck. That was that was in 2017. Fuck AAA. Fuck AAA. They can eat shit. My kids and and Lady Rackets had to sit in the car. It's like I said, it's like 100 degrees on the side of this highway. Luckily, a cop came by and he saw us pulled over. He was on the other side, so he swung around, picked me up, drove me up to the gas station. We got a little bit of gas, drove back, and got things going. But dude, AAA, I found out from one of my buddies who runs a tow service. He says that AAA, their contract rate is so low and they have no service level agreement. So they just won't take AAA. If anything else comes in, they won't take a AAA tow. So someone can wait for a AAA tow all day long and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Cause again, there's no service level agreement and they're going to get priority towing from from cops. They always get priority towing to the police officers. And then they'll give the next priority to the people who are paying privately because they pay the full amount. So don't AAA's dude, I would never rely on them again. I would never rely on them again. I'll just personally call a tow truck and say, what's it cost to get you here within, as fast as possible. Okay. Anyway, G says, did they get matching PJs as well? Pillow fight. Yes. WH Asian law tube lawyers in the gallery can become a huge thing overall if you want to pursue it. This is something YouTube doesn't have yet, as far as I know. I mean, but they can't really talk very much. Like they can't do much of anything, although they could make funny faces and stuff at the, they could make funny faces at the thing. Oh, I did laugh when someone on Anna's stream. So this is all because Anna broke down in Compton. Her car like started smoking and broke down. She was waiting on AAA forever, probably still is. And someone asked if she had anything valuable in the car. And she said, no, she doesn't. It's like, oh, Anna, you're in the car and you have an ass. There's murderers out there. Don't worry. They'll find something of value. You should have abandoned the car, went into the woods and covered yourself in mud and fucking war paint. Run, get away. Not safe. Not safe at all. I wouldn't trust my ass in Compton. No thanks. All of a sudden, Fleece jumps up. Whoop, heard you have car trouble? Well, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Nope. Fuck off, Fleece. I don't need any of that. No, thank you. If I break down somewhere, I am armed up. I'm coming out the top of the car with a turret. She's still in the car. Oh my God. She's like, I called AAA. I told her the same thing. I said, AAA they do not care. They do not pay the tow company enough. They don't care. They don't care at all. Fuck them. I hate AAA. Tom Grawl says bourbon is on its way. Happy birthday. I wish you many more. Oh, thank you. My birthday was back in December, but I'll take it. I'll take it, Tom. Very much appreciated. Geek Girl Armada. Can I please get a toast to my good friend Croc? He was an important part of my Twitch community. We just found out he died. He's the first to welcome new viewers and just amazingly friendly and kind. He will be missed. To Croc. And the new experience of many streamers as streamers that they work with and viewers for streamers who they watch will eventually expire. Croc appears to have been a nice person. May he rest in peace. May his viewers remember the good streams and the people he worked with have learned something special from him. Cheers to Croc. And speaking of that, guys, I have some horrendous news, actually. Attorney Tom's height card is also dead. It's really sad. His height card died. Now, Attorney Tom, to be very clear, is just fine. He is the exact same shortness that he always was, but the card that he used to pretend to be tall, it died tragically. And so, I mean, now everybody's going to realize that he is 5'2". He wouldn't be 5'1". That would be embarrassing, but he is 5'2". And he can no longer lie about it. And it's a real shame. It's a real shame. Let's grab some of the chats from tonight. I got a gift I'd like to share with the stream as well. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Can I duplicate this tab? I can. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking of doing, since my camera issue here is really pissing me off, and I think that's going to be the exact same when I try and stream a game, although maybe not on OBS. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing another chill stream tonight on Twitch, grilling up some chicken thighs, hanging out, maybe smoking a cigar or something like that after the show, but we'll see how that goes. People seem to really enjoy that. I don't know why, but they did. Steven Severin, do you believe that Michael Peterson did commit the murder of that Kathleen, or that Kathleen actually fell on the stairs? I have no idea. No idea. Is Nick really 6'3"? He looks 5'6". I am not 6'3". Barefoot, I am 6'2" and about 3/4. So that's the answer. In shoes, I'm over 6'3", but let's see what's next. Here we go. Weaponized autism. Gonna need you to one of the famous tows for that Star Wars girl's truck. Her live stream is video evidence of why women shouldn't drive. Wait, is it her fault that the truck broke? You said the camera looks fine on mobile. You don't notice any lag or glitch. I see it constantly on here. Of course, I'm not watching on the YouTube stream, but here, let's see. I'll wait for it to glitch and then I'll look. Okay, glitched there. Here we go. Just a minute. I like doing my... Yeah, no, it glitched. I can see it. I have some other stuff to try. We fixed the main thing was the camera link the cam link was just crashing every time I shared a video. So that was frustrating, but one thing at a time, one fix at a time. Okay, so here we go. To that Star Wars girl's truck. Every truck knows that when certain women put their feet on the pedals, their existence is measured in minutes. And Anna's truck is no different. May it rest in peace. If she were to leave it, it would probably have no rims within 12 minutes because she's in Compton. But hopefully her rims will be secured. Cheers. Timothy Reaper, can I get a toast? Oh, shit. Every morning I break my legs and every afternoon I break my arms. At night I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep. I pay some of my bills by selling chocolate, but I'm deep in debt. What? What are you talking about? What the fuck is that? SpongeBob reference? Oh, okay. I didn't watch any SpongeBob. Okay. There we go. To Timothy Reaper, a man who even at an accelerated age watches SpongeBob. May that say all you want it to say about your life, my friend. Cheers. Torgo the White, John Malin screen sniping Anna's highway free. That's not the proper term unless he's trying to literally kill her. Anna's highway freakout stream is the funniest thing I've seen all week. God, I love the internet. Tall Skinny Geek, can I get a toast? I don't really have a reason, but it seems like the popular thing to do now. To Tall Skinny Geek, if his name is an accurate descriptor, he's got a long and weird life ahead of him. Cheers. Now you're just trying to get me drunk. Jonathan Duger, toast to my daughter. She turned 4. Her 3rd year alive. She had open heart surgery, RSV plus flu, another bout with RSV, and the coof. She's my inspiration and reason for hard work. She was born 8 weeks early at 5 pounds, 1 ounce. Holy cats, Jonathan Duger, to that little warrior that you have brought into this world. May she always keep that fighting spirit and never cease to be a source of inspiration to you and those around her. Cheers, brother. Oh, damn it. I left it back here. Okay. So Catherine Rux sent me sent me a Lamborghini because I like Lamborghinis. Look at this. A little Lambo. Thank you to Catherine Rux. Very, very cool. Very much appreciated. Okay. Wanted to get that one. Wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Mike Mysterio, misheard. What, if any, is your familiarity with Matthew Harris and his famous work, Death Sentences? Also, as a famous person, can you recommend any sluts? Disgusting. I wonder if Lemoyne is still alive. I can't imagine. He doesn't deserve to be, which none of us do. Like, that's not the slight that people think it is, but not only does he not deserve to be, it's very surprising that he is. Okay, where is this thing? No. Where is this damn thing? There is a petition somewhere to get Vic Mignogna to Akon. Where is it, though? Does anybody know? Hold on. Let me see if I have a link to it. When I type in Vic Mignogna, Akon, and petition, I don't actually find it, which is a problem. Let's see. What do we got here? Not where is Akon. I know where Akon is. I'm trying to find the petition for it. To make this clear, I'm surprised Lemoyne is alive because of COVID. Well, I mean, COVID, murder, general life, the fact that his lungs don't work, all of those things. Site is Move On. That can't be. I cannot find this thing at all. Well, if somebody knows where that is. No, not Akron, Ohio. Akon is an anime convention in Dallas. AKON in Dallas. Type in e-sig petition and the names. Yeah, let's see. No. Nope. This is wait, is this it? Let's see. No, this is something different. Yeah, I don't know where this thing is supposed to be. Well, apparently there's a petition to get Vic to Akon. It would be really great if I knew where it was at all. Let me see if it's on Twitter somewhere. Here it is. Jeez. It is terrible that this thing is not findable anywhere on Google. So here we go. Here we go. Just a quick peek at this. This is, I'm going to put this in the chat. Look, I know not everybody here is an anime fan, but there are many of you that are and might be Vic Mignogna fans as well. I'm sharing them in the chat. Here is the Akon. We the fans want Vic Mignogna. So this is the petition. So go ahead if you like Vic, if you want to see him show up at Akon there in Irving, which is a suburb of Dallas, go ahead and sign up. Hopefully you find that and like to do that. But that would be really great. He deserves to go to many more conventions, and these conventions need to be told that hey, this guy, people want this guy to come. They want him to show up at these conventions. I don't know why they would think otherwise. Every convention he goes to, his line is hundreds of people long. People travel from out of town. The sales of the conventions all universally increase when he is there. It's crazy. And there are some people just left bowing to a Twitter mob of cancellation. If you are, by the way, if you think Johnny Depp was canceled, Vic is a guy who was similarly canceled to Johnny Depp. Me Too allegation that is even, I would say at least as ridiculous as Johnny Depp's. When you get down to the basics of all of the things they accused Vic of, and you got to any sort of evidence presented, what you come up with is that Vic would, at a convention, have 100 people in line, and someone would wait like an hour watching every person in line go in front. And when they got to their turn, he would shake their hands, he would come around his table, he would give them a hug and maybe a kiss on the cheek or the forehead. And I wish I was kidding, but that is his Me Too story. That he inappropriately interacted with people paying him money to spend a few minutes with him by giving them a hug and potentially a kiss on the forehead. That's it. That's the only thing they've come out with any evidence of him doing. So it's a crazy story. It's insane. I've covered it extensively on my channel. He is a guy who his lawsuit did not go to a jury. It was dismissed pre-trial, and he has appealed that decision. But it is what it is, and waiting a long time on that decision. appeal, but what happened to him is absolutely atrocious. A 20-year career at the absolute top of the voice acting anime industry, a fan favorite, beloved by thousands and thousands and thousands of people, is being prevented from interacting with or seeing his fans, prevented from income. He is hounded by a group of fat, fucking gross weirdos everywhere he goes or tries to go. They tried to cancel him to this day. It's been 3 years and there is not a single appearance he has done that these same like 4 or 5 disgusting pustules have not attempted to cancel him from, and sometimes they're successful. It's bullshit. You know, Monkey Man, my internet went down. I didn't even check. I didn't even check if it came out yesterday. No one messaged me, so I assume it didn't, but I'll check right now real quick. At this point, I don't know if we're ever going to get that released order. Maybe we could get like a Supreme Court style leak of the Vic Mignogna opinion. There are actually only 2 civil cases. Oh no, that was today. Let's see what was yesterday. Yeah, nope, nothing for Vic yesterday. So, by the way, I do want to report that I am okay after the storms yesterday. We were at one of my kids' events. Two of my kids were playing in band. They play percussion, and the first one got done with his percussion in band, and then the second one was about to go, and they came out and they said, "Hey, we're gonna have everybody go home right now because the storm is coming. It's 80 to 100 mile an hour wind gusts, and if everybody leaves right now, everybody should get home safe." So we get in the car, and oh boy, it was 80 to 100 mile an hour wind gusts for sure. The storm itself was moving at 65 miles an hour, which is insane. Very, very fast moving storm. And it knocked out our internet for quite a bit of last night. And the town next to me, half of the people, if you're on one power company like me, you're fine. Your power never went out. But the other power company, they were out, and the earliest ETA was 12 a.m. today, or 12 a.m. coming up. So it was a nutty storm. We got over 11 inches of rain, 100 mile an hour winds. It was crazy. My garbage can was gone. It was absolutely toast. Those storms hit Millennial Farmer pretty hard. Wait, is the Millennial Farmer, is that the Minnesota guy? Lost a silo roof, another silo collapsed, lost an equipment shed. Jeez. Oh no, Anna's live stream ended abruptly. Shit, I hope she's okay. Yeah, Vyacheslav, I am inputting my camera through OBS and using it as a virtual cam. Again, I appreciate the suggestions. And I know I seem like I'm completely inept at this, but I have been doing it at 4 years. This is my business and I research fucking everything all the time. So, but I appreciate the suggestion, but I am already running it through that. It's actually an issue with the Elgato hardware, and I did a BIOS update that was supposed to fix it, and it didn't fix it. So next I'm going to try dropping my graphics card to PCI 3.0 until a better fix comes out. Because what the hell else do you do? What else do you do? Okay, next. Oh, here we go. This is a 2-parter, but it's I think it's supposed to be one. Samuel 527 quit my firm a while back because, among other things, they said me spending 15 to 20 minutes a day on bathroom breaks was stealing from the firm. Turns out my boss was actually surreptitiously timing me. Oh man, I would have been fired from every job. I used to go to the bathroom and just take like an hour-long shit because I didn't want to sit at my desk. He says, then I got fired from another firm because I rescheduled a deposition within 1 week's notice because I got the flu. My boss said it made the firm look bad and that I could have just done the depo from home. Jeez. That's that. Oh, and then he says, at a new firm, and I am much happier. Boss is a Chad. What are some law firm horror stories you have or have heard? I always just worked for me. So my boss was always an asshole and a giant piece of shit at all the time. He was constantly berating me. He was telling me I didn't do enough and that the work that I did was subpar. So remods, no, OBS would actually not work on this one because my OBS is stuttering right along with this camera. So this is actually a separate issue. This has to do with the camera hardware and software interacting with a PCI Express 4.0 card, apparently. Okay, Capricious Tyrant. Happy Friday, and thanks for all you do. Your streams brought a smile to my face when I didn't think I could. I'm toying with the idea of participating in a paralegal certificate program. Pros and cons, in your opinion? Man, there's a lot of paralegals. I would interview around with some firms right now before you go looking to become a paralegal. Ask them if they're hiring, ask them what their opinions say. Just tell them, like, look, I'm looking to enter into a paralegal firm. I'm trying to get some ideas on the market right now. What do you guys look for? Are you hiring? Are you noticing too many paralegals? Are you noticing not enough? Are you looking for any special skills? There's a shitload of paralegals being churned out of like the paralegal AA programs or associate of whatever programs. I'd be cautious entering that market. It's flooded. And if I were going to hire a paralegal as an attorney, even as a new attorney, I would hire a paralegal with like 10 years plus experience and pay them extra. You want someone who knows the procedure better than you do. And that you're only going to get someone with a lot of experience going in. I would never hire a brand new paralegal at all. So I would ask around before you delve into that. There's some other 2-year degrees that might be more beneficial for you. If you really love the law and you want to do it, I mean, don't let me stop you, but I would do some market research on that first. Squizgar, you should be able to force your PCI 3.0 in the BIOS. Yeah, I know I should be. I tried to avoid it. I just ran out of time testing this today. I saw the BIOS update on the Elgato website. I did the BIOS update and hoped it would work, but that was the last thing I had time to do. Cheney Gearhart, you got it. F's in chat for a 3090 Ti lost to a house fire. Fuck that. Oh, shit. Okay. Isaac Baruch's Wholesome Gabagool Art says, toast to my buddy Rob. Friend since college. He's moved several times around for life stuff, but was always there online and is back near me. No homo. A true friend in times poor and great. Riding a pilot even. Dope dude. Hey, shit. Dude, I thought that was going to turn depressing really fast. Oh my gosh, here I am like, oh God, I'm going to have to toast this guy's dead fucking friend. And then you're like, oh, he moved back. It's cool. Hanging out with me, writing a pilot. Okay, show of hands. Who was here in chat when Emily Baker showed up on my stream earlier? Who was here in chat when Emily Baker showed up on the stream earlier and we talked about $50 steaks versus $30 steaks? Oh shit, I took a drink without toasting. Fuck. Okay, so I said $50 steak was sex and $30 steak was blowjob. Was I wrong? Like, am I off on my calculations? I haven't done this in a, like a very, very long time. So what? Which one is it? Is the $50 steak sex, or is it, maybe we need to, okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Steak question. 50 $50 steak is sex. 30 steak is BJ, or 50 steak is BJ. 30 steak is sex. Or what even is steak? I can't buy gas. Okay. $50 steak better be butt stuff. BJ is more effort, so it costs more? Really? Man, I'd get out cheap. I'd take a, God damn it. None of you can afford steak anymore. It's all just gas. Her argument was one of ideology, not reality. See, that's what I think. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you do the $50 steak, you're more likely if Kalinka says, of course, man does the thrusting when it's sex. I mean, he probably does it's a blowjob too, if you ask him. I don't, you may not want it that way, though. I don't know. What can I get for a PB&J? A disdainful look at your crotch. That's what you can get for that. Bring her on to debate. I don't want to debate. I need to know the ins and outs of this. Like, look, I haven't dated or done anything even close to this in fucking, 19 years. I don't know the etiquette anymore. Right? Like back when I did dating, the guy just automatically paid for everything no matter what was happening. There was no transaction involved. It's just like guys just paid for stuff because they did. And now it's like, oh no, there's like rules and there's expectations. I don't know. Over on Rumble, Rockets Red Flare says, first, C Goody is a shit mod. Second, thanks for all your levity and info, RE Law. Third, what was the channel name of the chick in Canada who asked for a shout out? It's literally Chick in Canada. That's the name. That's the name of the shout out, or the name of the channel. 4, new hard spirits, choices of whiskeys. Okay, I've got this Angel's Envy finished rye, which is great. I've got I found this Port Ascaig Isla Scotch whiskey, which is fantastic. If you like peaty, smoky stuff, that's what this is. Next, I've got this Kilchoman. This is really good. Kilchoman Seneg. Fantastic. Again, an Isla Scotch whiskey. So peaty and smoky. I mean, I have recommendations at most price points. Most price points. So I don't know. Rockets Red Flare. If you want better, like a more complete recommendation, send me your price range that you're looking for in an email or something. I'll try and get back to you on that. Okay. Let's go back to earlier today. We've got so many chats to get through. Garrett Patrick says, told my mom's boss, who is a lawyer, about your stream. Forgot to mention to stay away from the night streams. he's concerned about. Hi from Malacca, too. Oh shit. You can't you can't do that. $50 steak is minimum butt stuff. That's a la carte prices. Imagine how much the mashed potatoes are going to be on top of that. Sir Salts a Lot says $1,000 bottles. I personally have not purchased $1,000 bottle of scotch. However, if I were to buy a $1,000 bottle of scotch, I know exactly what I want. A Lagavulin 27-year scotch, $1,000. That's what I would buy in a heartbeat. I would buy that before Pappy. I would buy that before a Van Winkle Family Reserve. That's the scotch I would buy for $1,000. I think someone suggested Lady Rackets do a Q&A on this. I don't think you'd get any answer out of her at all on that question. That was not part of our dating experience, and she was not a heavy dater before me either. So we found each other so young and so innocent. Let's see. Blue-eyed Roof Korean the base. Thanks for radicalizing me. I've completed my final solution to the elite and politicians question. Also, my new book, How to Prevent the Next Bill Gates. Ooh. Ooh. Stop acting broke and get a TriCaster 2 Elite and someone to run it. See, what is this? TriCaster 2 Elite price. It's $30,000. New tech unleashes TriCaster 2 Elite. Better than broadcast. Yeah, I'll get right on it. It's a business write-off, honey. Adam Trapp. To lawn lumber, shellac or poly on walnut? Poly. Because today, if you're not poly, you're a bigot. Logan Orr, a toast to Randy Weaver from Ruby Ridge and his death. ZOG couldn't get him, but time did. One of the nicest guys I've ever met. To Randy Weaver, who survived the government only to die to time. Cheers, brother. Rest in peace. Chicken Canada, my channel is short savage vids on the Johnny Depp case. Also says I have all the best and worst parts of the case. Again, Chick in Canada. That's the whole name of the channel. Check it out. Check it out. I have not seen her clips, but sounds like they're good. She's willing to put money behind them. Next, Nancy Focus, read that one. Axel 84. Brits are definitely not on Herd's team. My wife never agrees with me in anything, and she too thinks Herd is a manipulative sociopath. Damn. Tiffany, congratulations to you and your husband. 18 years being together, starting all the way back in high school. All the way back in high school, when every guy is literally just trying to get into every chick's pants constantly. I'm glad that you guys have stayed true to each other. That's fantastic. Let's see, what do we got next? By the way, have you guys been following? I don't know how many people watch Kino Casino here, and this like weird thing. Have you guys seen that? Do you guys remember Andy Dick? The weird comedian Andy Dick. He was I remember him the most from In the Army Now. He starred opposite of Pauly Shore. Do you know Andy Dick? Andy Dick, he has gone fucking weird, man. Andy Dick has joined the IP2, like Ice Poseidon 2, the fucking live streamers, the IRL live streamers. He's like drunk and weird. He just got arrested for putting his finger in some guy's butt while he was sleeping. He's like, this guy's asleep, and then bloop. Andy Dick is putting fingers in butts of live streamers. What the fuck is this world coming to? Anyway, I don't know if you guys, again, I don't know if you follow the Keno Casino stuff, but there's weird shit going on in the like America First sector. Nick Fuentes is apparently a cum hunter, like using black lights to inspect couches for semen of his friends. Like, that was an allegation that was thrown out. You've got Baked Alaska, who also is apparently a cum hunter. Look, I don't make up these terms. I don't make the rules on what people do. I find it fucking weird, but these dudes are like running around with black lights, checking everybody's couches, seeing if there's semen splotches on them. This is weird shit going on right now. And then I don't know, again, if you guys know of Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska is he's a live streamer. He got his start from Ice Poseidon, even though Ice Poseidon probably would desperately like to avoid people remembering that. He was at the Capitol on January 6th, and he had his court hearing the other day, his plea hearing, and he was going to plead guilty. He was going to plead guilty, but he ruined it. So if you assert your innocence, people may not know this. If you assert your innocence and say you're not guilty, you can't just plead guilty. The court will not let you plead guilty to something that you say you didn't do. Like, I didn't do it. Let me plead guilty to the crime. The court's like, no, that's not just. You can't plead guilty and be not guilty. If you think you did not do the thing, I cannot accept your guilty plea. This fucking dummy goes in to plead guilty, and he's like, nah, I didn't do it though. And just like, all right, we're going to trial. Oh, you gotta be so fucking, you cannot do this. What about the Altford plea? Yeah, the Altford plea or a Norgard plea, depending on where you are. Yeah, you can do those. You have to very specifically articulate that you do not admit to wrongdoing. However, you must admit that the state has enough evidence to prosecute you, and have some reason why you can't, like, admit to the wrongdoing. Impaired memory, a blackout, something like that. You can't just say, I didn't do it though. Like, if you're not guilty, you're not guilty. Oh shit. What a dumbass. Can you stream the Bake trial? Probably not. I think it's a federal court. It's federal court and we can't stream it. Wasn't Bake doing meth or some shit? I'm not exactly surprised he's completely retarded. I have no idea about that. No idea about that. But that is funny shit. Can't you change your plea, say in a week? Dude, if you assert your non-guilt, no, a judge usually will not accept your sudden guilty plea. Like, I didn't do it. And then you come back, well, I did it though. Did you? Or are you just trying to get a deal? Sounds like you didn't do it, you say. Going to trial. So he's apparently going to trial on this. We'll see if that changes. The only place I know of that has streamed the audio was Mad at the Internet. I will try and put together a show around that audio. I would love to listen to the hearing. I think it sounds like a disaster. We'll have to check. Nina Infinity. Hey, Nick, will you stream the Danny Masterson trial? Who the fuck is Danny Masterson? The last person I heard of named Danny Masterson, wasn't that the Iron Fist? Isn't that his name? Flam streamed it too. Who talked less? They gave him 30 days to change his mind. All right. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Danny Masterson was Hyde from that 70s show. Oh, shit. Yeah. It's very short. You won't get a whole show out of it. You underestimate my ability to laugh. Seal Hunter, I'll try and grab your super chat. I'll see on Danny Masterson. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to check. Let's see. Here we go. Magnus says, thank you for proving me and Bascos were right in that you dropped the bottle at Road Rage Tampa. Look, like Johnny Depp saying that he cut off his finger, I said I dropped the bottle just to simplify the story, you fuckers. Bascos knows what really happened. Kay's Thought Palace. Turd could have killed Depp if that bottle hit his neck. Oh, we read that one. Slagless. Nick is officially worse than Legal Eagle now. Inspiring all these lawyer channels has brought a blight upon us all for shame. Yes. Justicar Knight. Johnny Depp's story feels ground. Wait, read that one. Bogey 34. Racket / Runkle and the Law Tube all rookie team. Yeah, I had a bunch of new people on today. It was really cool. Got to meet Mike Talks Law, I think. Law and Lumber. Those were new meetings for me. I think those are the only two new people for me. Looking forward to talking to them more. Excuse me. Rick Nikita says loyalty is ephemeral, but grifting is forever. Okay, I try not to like delve too much into this stuff, but it was so funny to me. Did you guys see Ethan Ralph going after memology? I know most people on earth don't care about Ethan Ralph. This man has brought himself so much pain, misery, and shame by being such an insufferable cunt that it is mind-blowing to me. He's going after memology. Ethan Ralph has gone after every single person who has ever stood up for him ever. It's like he's trying to self-delete. And, at some point, I wonder when everyone should get out of his way. NGE fan, escaped Ohio and returned to Virginia, listening to y'all while restoring a muzzle-loading cannon and waiting for law school grades. Should I try to go see the trial on Monday? Dude, I wouldn't go try and see the trial. I don't think there's any particular reason to be in the gallery. It's just a giant fucking mess. Just a giant mess. Zach Williams, y'all have any thoughts on the Durham trial coming up next week? I don't know what the Durham trial is. No. Let's see. I made an Indian joke and Indian people sent me super chats. That was funny. Drew Jensen. If I start seeing more players on my Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition server, Amia, I will make an elf lawyer called Runkwill. I already have a Nicky the Nose. So there you go. If you guys are still playing Neverwinter Nights 1, the Enhanced Edition specifically, there is a server out there called Amia run by someone who frequents these chats. I never played on a Persistent World server on Neverwinter Nights. I always kind of wanted to. I didn't know what the fuck that even looked like, but check it out. Amia, A-M-I-A, if you like it. Wait, is Heel versus Babyface in here? What are you even doing alive at this point, at this time of day, which is like your morning? I don't see him in here. You guys are liars. No, wait, he sent a super chat. Oh, shit, there he is. Az says, I'm totally asleep and not building Warhammer models. Yeah, Az and I had a Warhammer painting live stream the other day where I painted and then exploded a cum-colored paint all over my desk, which was really embarrassing, and all over my mini. Did you guys see this? Look at this. It looks like my painting model jerked off on his hand. That's what it looks like. This is what happens. Look at it. Look at it. So anyway, it was a very fun stream, and where Az didn't paint anything. He just sat there, la-di fucking da. Oh, look at me painting. Oh, look at me painting. I'm so British. Look at me painting. All over the place, all these pre-painted things. And then he's sitting there like, and I'm sitting there painting away furiously, trying to make new cool things as like, oh, look at me painting. Look at me painting. What? Anyway, the next time we do a stream, I think we're gonna try and include Sargoon of Akid. And we'll do a 3-way painting stream. It'll be super gay, but it'll be a lot of fun. Brandon Lesko says, time to waste some money. Can the panel please opine on the outsized growth we are seeing in penguins and whether or not they will become larger than people again? Unbreaded answers only, please. You know that penguins are becoming larger than people. You can't stop it. You cannot stop it. Hey, thank you, Kenster833. Thank you so much. You have a special connection with that figure now? Well, it bought me a $20 steak. Ryan English read that one. Matthew Self, this is pestering my brain. How tall are you, Runkle? Runkle is 6'9". I don't actually know that. I'm just guessing. Tortheo, Monday we'll hear Johnny Depp air juggling her into the super. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Marmer. Need advice. Just got served today. My son's mother filed to have the hearing moved to Midland, which is expected. However, in the same filing, they want to move the restrictions from Texas to Illinois. They want to, what do you mean? Move the restriction from Texas to Illinois. Marmer, I don't know how to advise you on that without more details about what exactly you mean. Heel versus Babyface says, sorry, Nick, I didn't mean to bring shame to your family name as you exploded your wad all over your model. Well, look, as I'm not the only person who's jerked off over a model. Okay. Let's just Harvey Weinstein did it several times. Lucia, there's a rumor that Amber Heard team is going to call Johnny Depp to the stand again. Is that possible? And if so, how would that work? Yes, I answered that earlier. Sorry. Kick Jack, super chatted Gad Sad, who said he's interested in your knowledge and rants on the BS of taxes. Possible guest. He was just on Rogan. Chat press 3. Yeah, I'd love to talk to Gad Sad. Love to talk to Gad Sad. Yorick Runkle, where are you in Virginia? I'm Yorick on Twitter. I'd love to buy you a drink after you finish blessing the hobbits with the light of Ilvatar. Fuck me. Dark Loose G. Hey, Nick, please share with these men and the elf the glory of McNukes, ATF form and all. I would like to see their thoughts on the matter and your reasoning. My reasoning is sound. The Second Amendment is silent as to whether or not you can or can't have nukes. Nukes are arms. You have a right to keep and bear arms, and it shall not be infringed. Fuck anybody who says that any restriction on any arm is at all constitutional. Outside of people who violate the law and lose a particular right, there is no justification for the slightest restriction of any kind on any type of arm or armament, period. And I'm so fucking sick of this idea that we can have reasonable restrictions on guns. I got whiskey in my nose. There is no such thing as a reasonable restriction on guns. They are all unreasonable.
Every restriction on guns is unreasonable. Every single restriction.
There is no reasonable restriction on guns. Period. Mark it with that menstrual blood. I am so fucking tired of this. People who say no limits on felons, I actually agree. Once you have gone to prison and are done with probation, your gun rights should be restored. If you don't like it, change the amendment. Make a new amendment. But you can't, because people are like, I'm actually very skeptical of Congress amending my gun rights away. What about a sword or bow and arrow? Are they arms? Yes. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. Say it in auto tune and the libs won't hear it. Okay, here we go. I got you. There ain't no restrictions on guns. None of them are reasonable because the Second Amendment says, fuck you, bitches. There you go. I hope that helps. Hope that helps you understand. What about career criminals? How many times can you abuse a right before you lose it for good? Can you lose a right for good without being actually under, like, if you want a career criminal to lose a right for good, just put them on probation for the rest of their lives. If they're that dangerous, maybe you should put them in prison longer or put them on probation, parole for that long. That's what I say. Look, if you're going to say, well, you're not on parole, you have no government monitoring, we think you're good enough to reintegrate into society, but you can't vote, you can't have guns. I mean, that doesn't make sense. If they're not able to vote and have guns, why are they being let back into society? You're going to pick up an axe, a rock, a sock, and beat someone to death with it? I don't trust it. Okay, here we go. Anyway, long story short, that's what I feel. Conscious psychologist says, well said. Kurt Bronx Keys says, this brings me back to Rihanna. When she was attacked by Chris Brown, they had to rework the intro to the Grammys. She wasn't seen for some time due to the obvious injuries. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, Chris Brown beat the shit out of Rihanna. Don't get me wrong. And seems incorrect. But wasn't she hitting him when he hit back? Nick, is there a legal obligation for the U.S. government to make an open declaration about going to war, for example, with Russia? No, we haven't gone to war since Korea. I think that was our last actual declaration of war. If it wasn't Korea, it was literally Germany. We stopped doing that pesky constitutional requirement about declarations of war. Now we have police actions and authorized uses of military force, which are not declarations of war. Very fucking clearly, they're not declarations of war. Don't you dare call it a declaration of war, you piece of shit bigot. We don't declare war anymore. We just let the government do whatever the fuck it wants. We ignore the Constitution when it's convenient. When it's convenient for Congress and the president, right? Like that's when we do it. The Iraq war, not a war. Afghanistan, not a war. Authorized use of military force, those aren't formal declarations of war. Everything we did, probably unconstitutional. It's insane what we're doing with this shit. Arcad Nick, thanks for bringing criticism to Marbury versus Madison. I grew up with the mentality of this is how it always has been and always should be. It's how it probably always will be, but never accept what will be for what should be. There is a world of possibility outside of Marbury versus Madison. And if the government ever collapses and we rebuild, I would actually suggest that we build away from a single Supreme Court. I do not like a 9-person Supreme Court. I do not like stare decisis in general. We have it. It's a function of our court system. You have to respect it in some way. But I think the idea that we should just have a court, we should have several Supreme Courts, right? Like in every state can have their own Supreme Court panel. That they should just deal with the cases and controversies that come before them as what's written in Article 3. I think that's actually workable. I think it might be a better solution. I think it reduces the importance of these unelected motherfuckers. We're supposed to there are 9 unelected exalted positions that are lifetime appointments in the government. I disagree with that personally. So Buzzbomb says, according to some 200-year-old document, but it's actually, that's the thing. It's not according to a 200-year-old document. The Constitution is silent about how the Supreme Court looks. It does not look, the Constitution does not call for judicial review. The Constitution does not say that a Supreme Court can make a ruling of unconstitutionality in any way. It doesn't say those things. It's crazy. Like that was all taken in Marbury versus Madison. The court in Marbury versus Madison went outside of the Constitution to create power for itself. Many people will argue that it was the right decision. That may be true. It's not in the document. Not at all in the document. Gregor Brzezinski, which says Democrat cuck. I mean, I guess I don't think there's any Democrat on earth that wants my version of the Supreme Court. There would be no standing rulings. You wouldn't have ever a Roe versus Wade. You would simply have a court deciding on the facts of that case, whether or not it was applicable. Okay. Next. Mo read that one. Jack Murphy sent a hot dog and a rainbow. Thank you. JM, the exaggerated claims in the activist press become true if Depp doesn't get a win. I don't know about that. News Star, I used to respect the ACLU for defending monsters. Now they have become the monster. Talonzier, I wonder about the damage control the other side has to be going through. Ethically, a lawyer has to defend their client, so we have to assume Rottenborn et al. Won't be disbarred. Is Amber Heard an unmanageable client? I think to some degree she is. RZEQDW says, haven't super chatted in a while. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all at Matsuri. I'm bringing friends this time. Oh my goodness. Welcome. That'll be fun. What up, nerd cookies? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Geek Girl Amanda, what do you think we'll get from Whitney? Or what do you all... We answered this one on the stream. Let's see. I got to find ones that we did not answer on the stream. Shut Up I Can Cook says, hi, Nick. I love the all men panel. Yay. Shut Up I Can Cook. You need a drink, girl. You thirsty as shit. You were thirsty as shit. Kevin Speaks On It says, I blame Elaine. What, if anything? Amy Horrell says, Hicksville 2013 incident. Amber's cavity search was closed/confidential. November 2020 judgment. Judge rejected and dismissed the whole account. Oh. Okay. Oh, Gregor. Okay, I got you. Thank you for clarifying. I wasn't sure what you meant. Tor Theo, will you cover the Daniel Halseth murder trial? I have no idea. I don't know when that is. I don't know if I'll have time. A lot of variables go into me covering a trial. Do I have time? What is it? Do I know about it? Are people interested? David Hamilton, proffer forth with your entails logolus. QB, Nick, that was a cutesy story about the 14-year-old, but let's be honest, Mike Tyson couldn't break that nose. No, this nose is very, very vulnerable. This is a vulnerable nose, although I have never broken it. Is that a Michael Myers painting behind me? Yes, it's Michael Myers, Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, Pinhead, and Jason Voorhees are all on it. As the thought says, if I'm buying a girl a steak, that means I already hit it. Let's close this poll up. Here's what we got. Okay, so here's the poll results. 58% of you says, what even is a steak? I can't buy gas. 27% says $50 steak is sex, $30 steak is BJ, and 13% must be females say $50 steak is BJ, $30 steak is sex. I'm happy if the $30 steak is sex and the $50 steak is a blowjob. I would take I would take vanilla missionary sex over a blowjob 99% of the time. So I'd sooner go with a $30 steak. I don't know what you guys feel about that, but that's me. I mean, I know everybody has their own preferences, and I'm not shitting on anybody. Like if you prefer the mouth, I mean, that's cool. Like I'm with you. I got no problem with either. But I'm just saying. Parul Siravasta says, this is a party. Now seeing all you guys. Great job, guys. This might not happen, but I am excited to see KM if she testifies. Who the fuck is KM? Oh, Kate Moss. I don't think Kate Moss is going to testify, but maybe she will. Maybe she will. Knight of Knee says, law nerds assemble. Shut up, I can cook. Sent a weird looking sticker. Steve Case, gent, serious question. Does looking at the jury when giving testimony actually help? Obviously, in Amber's case, it's cringe, but wonder a jury connects better if there's visual eye contact. Yes, absolutely. There's absolutely a benefit to making eye contact with the jury, so long as it's not artificial or weird. In I think it was the Edgecombe case we saw, or maybe it was Rittenhouse. We saw someone who was on direct. They would look at the jury. They would tell their story. They would use good hand movement. I think it was Gage Groskowitz. Use good hand movements. He would, kind of try and connect with them. But then on cross, every answer was yes or no. He would go like this. Yes. No. Yes. That's the time when you got to realize on cross exam, when it's rapid fire, yes, no questions, you don't have time to actually connect with the jury through a sentence at least. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, I mean, it's a sales technique. This is basic rapport building, basic relationship building, basic sales. If you've ever been to a sales or marketing class, if you can make eye contact with someone, they're more apt to listen. If you can get something in their hands and get their arms uncrossed, they're more apt to listen. Get them paying attention to you. That's just basic stuff. Outlaw 2 says, Runkle, can you tell us of the War of the Last Alliance? How does it compare to modern wars? Warrior Biatch, please toast to my husband Todd, 17 years, the most amazing, selfless, wonderful, loving hubby and dad to my girls, as if his own and our 2 kids love him so. Yeah, I got you. Todd sounds like a decent bloke. Nick, what's wrong with you? Well, a whole shitload of stuff. But what are you talking about specifically? What if you have an erection while on the stand? Look, only if you get it out and buy the jury some $30 steaks. Okay, real quick to Warrior Biatch's husband Todd, 17 years of marriage, a wonderful selfless husband who loves not only his own children but also his adopted children as his own children, a true man willing to take on responsibilities that he did not need to do, because it is in his character and in his virtue to do so. May we all aspire to maintain our virtue and character as men and women. Cheers. Tara Reiner. Amber Heard in audio told Johnny Depp people think she's either A, in a secret fight club, or used makeup to make injuries and took pics and texted friends to set him up. I picked B. Also, she learned makeup, photography, etc. in high school for headsets. She's a demon. Conscious Psychologist says, no worries. I'm loving the discussion. For reference there, I made a joke about Indian people, and Conscious Psychologist is a first-generation Indian. Perul Sirvastana says, I am Indian, and I'm on Johnny Depp's side. Hashtag justice for Johnny Depp. My Indian brothers and sisters are reaching out and proving me wrong when I asserted that maybe simpery would be too strong. Very, very dangerous. Okay, let's go back to today's chats. Here we go. Baseball Justin, thanks Law and Crime Network for giving me a Nick vid so I can enjoy your content. The one good thing about Law and Cuck. Wait, what? Baxter, check out the San Diego Chargers release their schedule with an anime video. I'm interested in your opinion. Not a big Chargers fan, but thought it was clever. Look, anime is very, very popular. And as it moves more and more mainstream, I think it makes plenty of sense for mainstream avenues to adopt it. L. Jones, we need a LawTube pinup calendar. Think about it. No, I've seen all of LawTube. I don't want a pinup calendar. I don't want me on a pinup calendar. I don't want most of these people on a pinup calendar. Who would you put on a pinup calendar in LawTube? I'm not going to put a poll up, but chat, who do you put on the LawTube pinup calendar? Name them and shame me. Let's see. Tip the Scales. Wait, no. Yeah, Tip the Scales says in Elmo voice, the sound of Ralph's shirt. Disgusting. Did we get past this? We did. Okay, perfect. Disgusting. The lead attorney, Branka, Andrea, Legal Bites, Ty, Legal Mindset, Drexel, Judge Mommy. Judge Mommy doesn't count. Oh my God. This is disgusting. I don't want to see anybody in LawTube on a calendar ever. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I've talked to him too much. Maybe I'm no longer like the dispassionate consumer or whatever. And so I'm like, I don't want to see, I don't want to see them. Maybe it's because I think that's probably it. Like I've talked to these people too much. So I now view them as people rather than objects. And I'm really, really good at looking at people and objectifying them. Like I'm good at it. I'm like, man, that's an object. That thing is made for sex. That's like a Ferrari that you put your dick in. That I'm great at that. I love objectifying people, particularly women. I think objectifying women is what men were born to do. I'm down with it. If you're not one of those people, like you're like, oh, I don't objectify people, I will call you a liar and then I will objectify your ass too. But that being said, I think I've talked to these people and I'm like, now they've got souls in them or whatever. It's like for like a liberal, it's like a fetus now is a baby. That's what it is. So I can no longer look at it as an object. They're a person now. So yeah. Okay, I missed this one. Bob Piffle says, my name is Piffle. I demand recognition. Jittery. I'm thinking jiggy with it. To hell with ye all. Okay. Very, very, very offensive. Or aggressive. CJ 93. I was under the belief that if anybody over the age of 10 hit someone full force, there would be a bruise to show it. Guess I was wrong. Hank Hill. Hey, Nick, longtime listener, first time super chat. If a former employer neglected to pay a large chunk of wages, but there was no written contract, verbal agreement only, is there any legal recourse, or would that be a long shot? It depends on the state and what you can prove, what you can document, what you can show. Those are, that's going to get real state specific. Look, there's always a shot. Can you prove you did the work? Can you prove you put in the hours? And then it's a matter of does a jury or a judge believe you that there was some sort of agreement? But you got to make sure that the state will actually enforce an oral contract. States like Texas will, other states won't. You got to check it out. Patty Leather, I'm not censoring any super chats, you weirdo. The YouTube might be censoring super chats. That's not up to me. I have zero words on the restricted list, but YouTube's AI will restrict some shit. Gregor Brzeskiewicz says, Nikki, I went into a deep dive on your last name and you are Polish. I know. The original is Rokita. With pagan influence, it evolved to mean a greedy devil hiding in birch branches, waiting for your money. Also, look up my name on YouTube. No, I know you've got some weird name. I know. I'm aware. Oh shit. Where did we go? Where do we go now? Where the fuck? It jumped down on me. Hold on. Mycroft wins. Can you toast my brother? He accidentally started a revolution and self-deleted at the top of a U.S. bank skyscraper. He died in his underpants talking about some catboy club. To the brother of Mycroft wins, a madman who started a revolution and ended with his final resolution. That catboys are weird. Cheers to him. May he rest in peace. Nova, you're always stressing about respecting people's super chats. Just wanted to say that you're the gold standard on YouTube, and I think I can speak for everyone here and say that we respect that about you. You're a good man. Hey, thank you, Nova. Yeah, I mean, if I send a super chat, I hope it gets read. And I try to read everybody's in the same show. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. And so, but I do try and honor that. Again, you guys don't have to send me a single dollar. I'll sit here and stream, but shit, you guys send a whole bunch of them. And if you do, I'm going to try my fucking damnedest to read them and address them. Colin Helmuth, man, I finally made some good investments, so can give. But my theory on her is that she is thinking that she's talking before the socios in Congress, like Evan Rachel Woody. Too bad this isn't Congress. And end early, play some Elden Ring. I can't end early tonight. It's not going to happen. I would love to play some Elden Ring tomorrow, but oh God, I'm going to be busy all day and then fucking Flashcast. And Flash going to go to like, oh yeah, we're going to get done early. 5 a.m. Flash, read the fucking chats. Daft End, if we are doing toast to my grandfather. He passed away peacefully just 3 days after I moved back to my hometown this winter. He loved Jeeps, and tomorrow I take my new Jeep to his favorite part of Southern Oregon. I like that story, man. I really do. To Daft End's grandfather, a man of taste, a man of character, a man who loved what he knew and knew exactly what he loved. What he loved was Jeeps. What he loved was Jeeps, and apparently a part of Southern Oregon. And to that, a tribute to him for instilling the things that he enjoyed into his grandchildren. May all our grandparents follow his example. Tell us what they like. Tell us what they know. Tell us what they fear, because their wisdom is invaluable to us. And it sounds like this man gave a lot to his offspring. Cheers to him. May he rest in peace, and may his grandchildren always remember the things he loved. And of course, at the top of the list is each and every one of them. Cheers. Dirty Dan says, best car is a Subaru WRX STI from 2005. Fight me. I mean, I guess. Ryan, the editor, you're fired. Andrew Miller, huge fan. I watch every night. I just got a new job. Hey, thank you, buddy, by the way. With a line into an instant promo to a DC level Fed gig queued up. Can I get a toast as awesome? With pity on me for never sharing my views again. Hashtag last post with my name. To Andrew Miller, killing his own online reality to apparently voice only in pseudonym from now on, as opportunity has trumped the environment that we were in and that we are in the speech that is suppressed. Cheers, brother, to your stapled lips. Shut Up, I Can Cook says, Nick, you are the only free speech on YouTube. Thank you. I really, really try. Stephen Oglesby wasn't able to get on the 11th, so you can do a birthday drink for me. The 7th was my 3rd anniversary, and the 11th was my birthday. Made it another year above ground. Stephen Oglesby, to always being at least a foot up and never 6 feet down. May you have many, many more years to come. Always conquer the earth. Never let it cover you. Only when you are ready should you dig the hole and allow the earth to embrace you back into itself. Cheers. Dee Thomas, our precious Anna broke down on the highway in Compton. She's been waiting for AAA for 3 hours. Everybody send a prayer of protection. I was on the stream. I will say I was on the stream. Always on. I was on the live stream when Anna buttoned up the top button of her jean jacket. That's when you knew shit was getting real in Compton. When Anna put the girls away for the live stream in anticipation of that guy showing up. May she be protected. Why the fuck do you still live anywhere near Los Angeles, Anna? Oh my God. Jackson Kai, question to you. As much as chat, is it even worth commenting on YouTube anymore? From what I'm seeing, over 50% of comments are hidden these days. Seriously, always check your comments with the second window. Most won't show up. There's a difference between top comments and newest first. YouTube does a lot of curating through top comments, and most people default to top comments. So that kind of, even if you sometimes can't see your own comment. If you do newest first, you often can. However, is it worth commenting? I think it depends on the channel. Look, there are times when I will sit down with my studio app and go through just comments and comments and comments and try and like, heart, drop a little note here and there. But I get hundreds of comments every couple minutes on, especially when I release a new video. I mean, it's just comments and comments and comments. I can't respond to them. So it really depends. But YouTube is, I mean, they are giant cuckolds, and they fucking suck on their censorship. I know. But, it depends. It depends what value you get out of comments. 10,000 Noodles says, I can assure you, sir, I'm not a cat. I'm a cactar. Get the fuck away from me. Cactars suck. I hate cactars. Oh, 10,000 Needles. Oh, I'm dead in Final Fantasy 14 and every other Final Fantasy. Thank you for ruining my life. Fireson, can you shame this devil dog for taking too many trips to the Quick Eats line at the Chow Hall, you shyster lawyer? Fireson, wait, why are you going to the Quick Eats line? What are you doing? You're stuffing your face with snacks and garbage? You think when you stuff your face full of snacks and garbage that you're not going to look like garbage? Get your ass in the not Quick Eats line. Have some meals and put down the fucking candy and chips and whatever other bullshit you're buying. Oh, and also try a treadmill. Maybe that would help. Maybe that would help you. But mostly stop eating garbage. There you go. Bradley West, add this to a toast if you want, but I just passed my LPN NCLEX. Been watching for a while. Love your channel. What the fuck is an LPN NCLX? What is this? National Council of State Boards of Nursing develops the NCLX exam to test the competency of nursing school graduates. Hey! Congrats, Bradley West, to another nurse, a person who dedicates themselves to the people around them, who takes the longest hours, the hardest shifts, and deals with some of the grossest and most unfathomably depressing things imaginable. You are a tribute to all of us, and may your dedication have a positive impact in the lives of your patients. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Error 37. Oh, fuck. I'm getting drunker and drunker. What are you guys doing to me? My doctor said 2 drinks a night. Can I get a toast for a man from our area of Korsakov was eating fresh cucumbers, stuck a thumb into his eye. Now his thumb bone is broken. Did you get the boomer shirt from your P.O. box? I did not get a boomer shirt from my P.O. box. Holy shit. It might have come today. The post office power was out today. So if something came in today, I didn't get it. I had a couple things from previously, like the Lambo was there. I also got this. Now I'm getting drunk and we're getting even more off topic. I got this. Do you look at this? Ultramarine Primaris Captain from Bandai in Gravis armor. Oh. Ooh. Wait, Anna, are you here in chat? Did I see that Star Wars girl? She's alive. She's here in chat. Anna, I have one criticism of your live stream. I have one criticism of your truck stream. I was there. Don't even pretend this didn't happen. I watched this live. You buttoned up your jacket. I have tried to teach you how to make $1 million on YouTube, and you will not listen to me. You buttoned up that jacket. No. Bad Anna. You're trying to grift. You always... John told me to. Why would you listen to John? Is John a better grifter or am I? Oh my goodness. Don't listen to that man ever again. Jesus. Good God. I'm only trying to help you. I'm trying to make you money. And I'm telling you, you've got a tank top on under a jean jacket. You do not button the jean jacket ever. Ever. This is business, baby. You cannot do that. Whoever the shit John even is. And look, yes, guys, before you get weird on this, Anna is one of those people. I've talked to her enough. I don't even objectify her anymore. Like, no, she's just cool. Like, Anna's awesome. So, God damn it. Open the box. even if I try, I can't. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, oh, that's just Anna. I really wish I could objectify people again, but I can't. Look at this shit. Hold on. Look at this, bro. Hold on. Anymore? Well, yeah, there was a point where I didn't know her. Like, I could objectify. I told you guys, I can objectify anybody that I don't know. I'm a man still. I'm objectifying most of you as we speak. Is Coom on his hand too? Not yet. Wait till tomorrow. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. This fucker weighs like 4 pounds. Heavy as shit. Oh, he's got like a dick guard. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Space Marine. He's got a combo bolter on his power fist. Oh shit. Okay. Anyway, that's enough toys for today. What a nerd. You have no idea. He has 2 swords. Why? Okay. We'll deal with that later. That figurine is a dick guard. Yeah, actually, that's true. If you bring a girl home, you open the door, you're like, hey, baby, what's up? Come on into the house. You open the door, and she sees a Space Marine cap. She's like a 7-inch Warhammer figure. She goes, oh, that's weird. My panties just became a chastity belt. I've got to go right now. That's true. It is a dick guard. It saved. Look, Warhammer figurines have saved plenty of men from STDs. $224 says a friend of mine started a GoFundMe in order to pay off the finance charges that were used for her dog's surgery. I wouldn't normally do this, but she really needs the help. If you would please share it, it would be very helpful. Sent a link in DM. Oh, fuck me. DM where? Twitter? Oh, shit. There you are. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share this again. As with all GoFundMes, I have no idea what the validity of this link is. I don't know. I can't vouch for this GoFundMe, but this is from 224 Vic. If you want to take a peek at it, if you feel some sympathy or compassion for this person, you're free to donate. If not, obviously you're never obligated to do anything like that. But there you go. I shared it in chat. Go ahead and check that out if you want. Chris Cola, I'd appreciate prayers. I have a bank meeting tomorrow to get a loan for a small business, turning 26 on the 25th. Finally seeing myself. You missed your golden birthday. Finally seeing myself moving forward as I should. Also, thanks for mentioning Angel's Envy. It's great, lol. It is really good. It is really good. Prayers in chat for Chris Cola. May his business endeavors be fruitful. May the banks be willing to extend financing, and may that financing be paid off way ahead of schedule because of massive success. Eric Miller, are you going to play the new Warhammer 40K game that released on Steam? Yes, Demon Hunters. Also, really appreciate your content. You're the most honorable asshole on the internet. Internet dads are lame, but you're my internet brother. Cheers, bro. I don't want to be anybody's internet dad. I feel like that's too much responsibility. I want to be like an internet uncle or brother or cousin. Like the one who gets you to do weird shit. The one who like convinces you to objectify women. That's the one. The one who's like when you go up to the grocery store. This is a true story. You drive up to the grocery store and you pull into the lot and you've got your internet uncle in the car, or your real uncle as it may have been. And you see a girl from your high school. This is just after high school. And she starts getting out of the car and it's like 8 feet of leg come out of that car and no shorts in sight because it's summertime, baby. And finally, the shorts make it out. And your uncle says to you, whoa. And you're like, yeah, actually, I know her. I know her. It's like, do you know her or just her legs? And you don't know how to answer. I want to be that internet uncle for you guys. That's what I want to be. I want to convince you that it's okay. It is fine to be a man. The male gaze has brought us from fucking hunter-gatherers to now. We're going to change it? Oh, stop the male gaze. Bitch, what do you think? What? Do you think I want to talk to you? You think we want to hang out? No. The male gaze has created society entirely. Skyscrapers, do you know why men built them? Because they went to go disappoint a woman with the skyscraper not being as tall as the one next to it. That is why they exist. It's like, hey girl, what's up? I built that skyscraper. And she's like, one next to it's taller. Fuck. That's all of history. I built that bridge. Oh, the one in San Francisco is longer. But I mean, this one's cooler. It's got suspension wires that go fucking backwards instead of up and down. Up and down is gay. Backwards is cool. Men trying to woo a female is why we have the internet. It's why we have everything. And we're trying to undo that shit. I want to be your internet uncle that reminds you this is okay. This is fine. Actually, look at those toes. They're in the sandals, so you can kind of see them. Look at the heel. That's out of the car. All the way up that calf. Ooh, it's slender, isn't it? And then, the knee. It bends a little bit. And that thigh is way less thick than you thought it was. Man, that leg just keeps going. And suddenly a white pair of shorts appears and you're like, whoo, I love summer. That's me helping you out every single time. This is what I'm here for. I don't want to be your dad. Your dad would be like, oh, no, respect women. Respect them properly. Respect them properly because women do the same thing to men, by the way. Let's not forget this. Engine Idiot says a toast to all the crybabies and to the person who enables them, wasting our lives with things that no one cares about. Boo-hoo, cry somewhere else, please. Nobody here cares about your mom's cancer or whatever. Okay, we got this one. Just a second. Talents here says legs that go all the way up. I will quote the movie Let It Ride with Robert Redford. Wait, was it Robert Redford? Wasn't Robert Redford. The movie Let It Ride, when he looks at the chick and he says, nice legs. And she goes, yeah, they go all the way to the floor. So I will say legs that go all the way down. Okay, to Engine Idiot. A cheers to everyone who no one cares about. A cheers to all of the mom's cancer that is ignored. A cheers to everyone who has never asked for anybody to care about themselves. Cheers to you, buddy. Richard Dreyfuss, thank you. God, by the way, Let It Ride is a great movie. Let It Ride is a great movie. Really enjoyed it. Darian Edwards, can I get a toast for luck? Found out I may need surgery to expand my rib cage / fix my fucked up breastbone. Seeing doctors tomorrow, but I'm hoping I may not need it. Same surgery Crowder got, so I'm not looking forward to it. Give me a minute. And then absolutely. To Darian Edwards, a cheers to luck. May you not need surgery. May there be some other answer. Maybe like lifting weights or whatever for your very breaded rib cage to get unbreaded. Cheers, brother. Elian, my late grandma had 6 kids, widowed, fled Laos because they supported the king and not the Communist Party during Vietnam. She loved roller coasters at 70. Pranks us grandkids at 80. And the best at 94, then passed. Can I get a toast? Of course. To the matriarch, to Elian's grandmother, the one who held the family together, the glue that bound, but also the one that entertained, the one who was always fun. As her body faded, her mind and spirit never did. May she rest in peace, and may her children and grandchildren carry the memory of joy and mirth that she brought, in spite of coming from one of the worst places on earth. Cheers. Oh, shit. Ace, can I get a toast, but not a drink, but a piece of toast? I'm hungry. I wish, dude. I'm starving. I'm starving. Jason Schreiner, anyone know anything about the Kids in the Hall resurrection? Look, I know someone. I know someone who could me too. One of the main Kids in the Hall guys. Nick, I'm in the neighborhood almost every weekend. Sent a Twitter DM if you need something moved or want to meet up. Well, I don't need anything moved, but if you want to hang out, let's meet up. Why are you're in the neighborhood almost every weekend? You're just now sending me a DM? Let's go to O'Neill's, buddy, and get some wings. Guys, I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. All I wanted when I realized the other day that I could have wings again. Dry rub wings. I don't like saucy wings. I like dry rub wings, right? Like, don't put lube on it if you can just rub it dry. And the place by me, O'Neill's, they do these fantastic dry rub wings. And so since I realized that, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go get some wings from O'Neill's. I'm gonna go get 20 wings, no vegetables or anything. I'm gonna have the worst fucking stomach, and I'm gonna take a nasty shit afterwards. This is all I wanted to do. And every day, either something has come up. Today, I'm like, all right, I have to drive my kids somewhere. I'm gonna call O'Neill's. Phone will not ring. It just will not ring. I'm like, so I call Lady Rackets to make sure my cell phone is working. It's working just fine. I'm like, why the fuck won't this ring? I drive to O'Neill's. I drive there and I'm like, okay, I'm going to walk in this fucking door and I'm going to order some wings. I go up there. They're out of power. Closed. Fuck! All I wanted was some wings. All I wanted was wings. That's all I want. I haven't had wings since like January. Actually, that's not true. I tried wings since January and they tasted like garbage. So I took one bite and threw the rest away. Fuck, I'm so mad. And by the way, whoever said Nick can't handle spicy, I ate a Reaper pepper on stream and didn't even fucking flinch. I can deal with spicy all day. My stomach may not be able to. The aftermath of the Reaper pepper was horrifying, but spicy doesn't bother me. Tyler K, a toast to my late grandma, Sarah. Worked until she was almost 80 for over 30 years as a special ed aide till cancer finally took her. The loveliest and most loving woman died December 2019 prior to COVID, so we had a proper funeral. To Sarah, the grandmother of Tyler K, a woman who devoted 30 years of her life for children who needed just a little bit extra help. And by God, haven't we all been in a place where we need just a little bit extra help in something and wished to fucking hell we had a Sarah to help us out. May she be remembered, and the lives she must have touched had to be innumerable and incalculable. From those she dealt with directly to those that she would deal with indirectly. May she always be an encouragement and a light to every single one of them. Cheers. Crusaders Viewing says, was it just me or was the Ukraine air raid footage followed by a little bit of chicken fried? Little bit of chicken fried. Applebee's commercial, the better world. I have no idea what that's even about. I haven't followed Ukraine at all. I don't even care. It's a pretend place for me now. Stephen Oglesby, did I miss my chat? Forgot to mention my wife got me a new Telluride for a birthday present. Comfortable ride. I don't think you missed. I mean, you may have missed it. I don't think I did. I think I read your. I think I read your chat, Stephen. I hope not. Next. Matrix Tech. All right, Nick, I need the toast juju. The fiber internet for the wireless ISP is in. Permits are submitted for the house build, and I have a son on the way in September, adding to my 2-year-old and my adopted 13-year-old. Matrix Tech, good luck, brother. Taking on quite a bit of responsibility and a lot of endeavor. May those business prospects be fruitful, but never as fruitful as your family. Cheers, brother. Cheers to you. Corey Bernhardt, thank you for the donation. Shit, we're almost through today's, I think. Corey Bernhardt says, got into this late. Can you tell me why, after all this abuse, why did Amber not call the cops? Because it didn't happen. There's no way around this at this point. The abuse that Amber is talking about, it didn't happen. She didn't call the cops because it's not fucking real. That's the thing she knows. That's the reality. Amber Heard is not an abuse victim. Amber Heard may be a mutual combatant. She may be someone who engaged in fights back and forth with Johnny Depp. She is not a victim. There is no way about it at this point. And if she wants to argue with me, she can come on this stream and I will rip her apart. I will rip her apart like a Maker's Mark bottle right in a vagina. The Squid says, off topic, but some dumb person on a Facebook meme page made an OnlyFans and started advertising it like an attention-seeking lady of the night, but somehow I'm the asshole for posting a review so others wouldn't have to pay. So wait, so you bought her OnlyFans and then reviewed it? I hope it was a negative review. I hope it was like, flabby tits, cellulite ass, probably should kill herself. That's the only review you need. And legitimately, I don't care if she's the hottest woman on earth. That's what every OnlyFans review should say. Flabby tits, cellulite ass, probably should kill herself. 100% of them should say that. Because it bothers the shit out of them. This is the thing. Like, people will leave mean comments about me, and I'm like, that's actually right. Like, yeah, I am an asshole. Yeah, I do have a giant nose. Yeah, I'm an ugly motherfucker. Yeah, no, I am a dumbass. No, my jokes aren't funny. Like, I'm with it. Look, I'm self-critical out of my mind. But the thing is, I'm not here for the image, right? Like, OnlyFans, you're only starting it up out of like love for the image. Like you're projecting an image of sexiness, of attractiveness or whatever. So every single review of an OnlyFans should be negative. I can't think of one that should be positive. And they will look at it and they'll go, no, but no, I worked on that. No, but my tits aren't flabby. No. And it will bother them forever because the entirety of what they do is wrapped up in that image and you shattered it. Yeah, that's great. I hope you did it. Don't forget your fat too. The fat has to be used selectively. A generalized fatness must be reserved for someone who's generally fat. What you have to do, you have to call a feature fat. Right? Again, flabby tits. Oh, they hate it. Cellulite ass. This is pretty good other than that little punch on the stomach. Is she on her period and bloating? Oh my God. Do you want to ruin a narcissistic woman's day? You bring up fucking menstrual bloating as if it's happening at the You know it isn't. You know they're waited to take the picture. They took the picture on Friday, like they waited for the period to go away. You drop that shit. You drop that hot shit that they will be self-conscious about. Ruin their fucking day. It's just do it. Like, damn, like a little pudgy today. Not as bad as the other picture, but kind of bad today. Oh, fuck me. They will look at that picture. They'll be like, no. But I turned to the side. I did the 45-degree angle thing. I sucked in for that picture. And they're going to be looking at it like, huh. If she was skinnier, she'd have an Audi, but this is kind of weird. Like any of those things, just fuck with them because it's all narcissism. It's great. If you're going to do OnlyFans reviews, make them worthy. Make them worthy. I wish I would love to read yours. Jonathan Tolbert, can you toast my wife, Stephanie? I've been overseas with the army in Saudi Arabia for almost a year. She's been holding down the house with our two crazy daughters, SFC Tolbert. Well, SFC Tolbert. Ask her what her gender is. Yeah, if you want to be really savage, be like, it's so brave of you to be a male to female trans on this site. Oh. She's kind of hot for someone who used to have a penis. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Can I please, like, if I did not have a wife who I respected and loved, I would definitely do OnlyFans reviews all day. I would fucking just wreck these people all day long. Oh, to be single on YouTube in 2022 when OnlyFans exists. Oh shit. Okay, let me get back to this toast. To Jonathan Tolbert, a man overseas for a year and with a wife who upheld the image of loyalty, of integrity, of courtesy, and I'm going to say this, it might bother some people, submissiveness, submission. When a wife submits to her husband and a husband loves his wife as she submits to him, you have something that is not only beautiful, but is traditional. To Jonathan, who was away way longer than he wanted to be, and to his wife, who missed him for every single day of it, may their relationship mend and repair from the minor excursion of loss, but blossom and grow into a beautiful bouquet from a single flower. Cheers. All right, here we go. Jackson Kai, follow up on my question. I actually mean straight shadow bans. Comments will have 30 replies, but 10 are visible. Oh, dude, that's yeah. Nope. That's brutal. New replies won't show yours either. Shock, no one counts when it says reply number. It won't match. No, I actually do. I do see that, Jackson. I do. It's crazy. I wish I could do something about it. Like if it were up to me, I would allow every single comment. I don't care what it says. You can be critical of me. Like, first of all, the least thing I'm concerned about is someone making fun of me. Because the more thing I'm concerned about is someone saying something that would get them in trouble. But I don't really care about that either. But yeah, I don't care what anything says. I wish all comments were displayed. John Z. Hey, late 30s here. Worked a security dead-end job for 15 years. Decided to go back to school. 3D artist just before the pandemic. Was fired for medical status. Recently graduated and loving every day now. Can I get a toast, please? To John Z, a man who changed his fucking stars, who saw the direction of his life was not where he wanted to go and took a turn down a different road. May that road lead him to prosperity and happiness. Cheers. Getting lit up on Angel's Envy. We're only here. Look, I know some people like will drink to here and they're like, oh, I'm toasted. Dude, to me, toasted is actually like right here. I'm not a heavy drinker. I know I seem like one because I drink often, but I don't drink a lot. This is a good amount of whiskey. Outlaw Josiah. By the way, if my doctor's watching, look, I lied to you when I said I would only do 2 drinks a night. I'm sorry. Just Outlaw Josiah. Don't know much about Warhammer. I just wanted you to stop telling me not to because I'm an adult and I don't, whatever. You're not my dad. Mom, as it were, lady. You touched my balls and it was weird. Just that it's a tabletop game. Used to play Magic the Gathering and would have peripheral exposure to people who played it, but I've bought a 40K bundle on Steam. Which is the best PC game in your opinion? Look, Dawn of War is fucking amazing. Dawn of War is an amazing game. Space Marine's an amazing game. Dawn of War 2 is an amazing game. All other Warhammer games are kind of second tier to those 3. Some of them are good. Some of them not so good. Those are the ones you need. Aspie says, I, Nicholas Robert Ricado, love to go truffle hunting. As my mentor, the Rage Pig, taught me, snuffle, 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 snuffle. Also, Anna is an object. She is not, Aspie. God damn it. I said I don't objectify Anna. Come on. Kalinka Pavlova, what's the show topic again? I've already forgotten if you've even had one. I'm catching up on the day stream chats, talking about Johnny Depp, getting drunk, and trying out Restream, which a Restream is cool so far. I'm like pretty good with it, but the camera lag is pissing me off. I don't know if I even have chat. Like I don't even know if I have topics anymore. Azathoth says, yeah, like women spend their entire lives and money exposing their feet, but if we like it, we're weirdos or something. They do. Sandals. Lady Rackets is like, oh, do you like these shoes? I'm like, feet are weird. I'm actually not a feet guy. I don't know. Are you guys feet guys? Are you people feet people? Do I have to stop associating with you? Do I have to start banning people? I think feet are fucking awkward. It's like 5 little fingers that can't wrap around your penis. I don't know what the purpose of a foot even is. Oh my gosh. Someone mentioned Blizzard. This is so far off topic. Guys, the funniest fucking thing happened today. I don't know if you guys look, this is gay. This is super nerdy. And I'm warning you in advance. This is maximum nerd. Okay. I used to play a game called EverQuest. I played a game called EverQuest back in like 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002. Then I had to stop. I was not going to college classes because I was playing EverQuest. So I sold my character. I later stole it back from the person who I sold it to. Actually, I think they had sold it on or whatever. The person wasn't using it. I stole it back and I have my old character now, and I played it for a little bit. I had to stop again because I had rejoined my old guild. I leveled up, and Lady Raggets came in and said, "Hey, we have to go." And I got mad. I said, "We have a rate. I need to quit. I need to quit right now." So I quit EverQuest. From that moment, I stopped playing it entirely, because I knew that I was letting a game control my life. I don't have many addictive tendencies, but to video games I do. So I turned it off. All right. That being said, I used to play EverQuest. There is Project 1999, which was an original 1999 EverQuest server back from the start. And they had the same like expansion release schedule. No microtransactions, no bullshit. This is hardcore OG EverQuest. All right. Guess what fucking happened? If you're an EverQuest player, if you know, you know, they promised not to awaken the sleeper on Project 1999. They promised not to do it. And then they fucking did it. They did it, and everybody on that server is losing their fucking minds. If you don't know, okay, so when you awaken the sleeper, it is a one-time event. Whoever does it changes the entire server forever. Because once you awaken the sleeper, there's no going back. You've changed Sleeper's Tomb. You've eliminated things from the game that will never be there ever again. And they fucking did it today. They did, or I think it was yesterday. They did it. It's the greatest thing they could have done. It is the most assholish move that they ever did. They awakened the sleeper and everybody's pissed. All these fucking nerds are like spamming their like forum. They're like, "Mark my words, this will be the end of your guild. No one will look on you with favor ever again." Like these dramatic messages. As if anybody ever remembers an EverQuest guild at all in their entire lives. Like, I can think of a couple EverQuest guilds, and like, I feel like I'm retarded because I do. Like, oh yeah, I remember Fires of Heaven. Oh yeah, I remember Legacy of Steel. I remember Triton. I remember oh shit, I don't even remember the one that Thought was in. I remember Rest in Peace, which was mine. I remember these things. I remember Cassius Belly, who we fought with all the time. But like I see that as a detriment to my character, not as a positive. And this guy's like, "You will be remembered as the guild that went down in history as breaking their word." I'm like, who fucking cares? It's so funny to me that that was the ultimate troll move. They ruined the days of so many people. Beautiful. Beautiful. All I remember is Train to Zone. Yeah. Yeah. Mark my words. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Oh God. The sleeper can't be killed. The sleeper was killed once. It was killed once, and I think it was Legacy of Steel who did it. If I'm not mistaken, they killed the sleeper through some glitch, and then they got fucking BTFO'd by the mods. God, it's great. It's so great. Anyway, sorry. I read an article about it and how people were pissed off, and I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God for people realizing that it's just a game and you can fuck people over. And that's what made the original EverQuest so good, was you could fuck people over. Entire swaths of people, whole servers of people, you could fuck them over. You can't do it anymore. Now it's got instance dungeons and all this shit. They took all the World of Warcraft faggotry and incorporated into EverQuest. All the shit that makes MMOs not important or impactful, they did all of it. They did all of it later. But the original EverQuest, oh my God, they didn't. It was amazing. That's why, look, I quit EverQuest after Lukeland. And it was the single best game I've ever played in my entire life. Like when people ask, "Oh, what's your favorite video game?" EverQuest from start to Lukeland was the best game ever made. Period. I will take that to my grave. Okay. Anyway, Teresa Hoisington, may I promote my son's pop culture collectibles side gig? You may. Lost 100% inventory in floods, saved up to restock, and is running again. Online family finds. I'm so proud of his tenacity after a total wipeout. Thank you. Okay, guys, check out Online Family Finds. It is a pop culture collectible business. Check it out. Check it out. Online Family Finds. Koi 540 maps belong on the wall. Foot attracted persons. Faps belong on the ground near the thing they love. Fagan's Law. Thank you for the donation. Oh, Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia sent a chat. Got banned from M's channel. I guess Emily D. Baker. Because I nicely asked the mods to stop treating us like third graders. So if a collective $500 to you means anything to you, tell her I was such a fangirl. I'll tell her, Cynthia. Yeah, I'll tell her that you got banned and that that it seems like a not justified thing. I mean, look, this is one of the reasons I try to really we really don't ban people around here unless they're a bot or if they're spamming really excessively. And even then, we typically time out people for spamming, not ban them. So I'll let you know, or I'll let her know. Maybe she'll unban you. Milo's 3D says I am drinking coffee. Okay, we've got shit. There are so many chats to read. Cruncula says careful, it's a troll. I mean, if Cynthia says she was like, look, Cynthia and I have our disagreements, and who fucking cares about that? I believe Cynthia when she said she was banned probably unjustly from someone else's chat. I have no reason to disbelieve her. She's been Cynthia has sent me plenty of things that that disagree with me, so I'm pretty sure she's comfortable sending relatively true things. Let me read some of these from yesterday or from earlier today, whatever it is. Lord of the Rings 25. Who is responsible for bringing the perjury charges against Amber Heard in this trial? No one in the trial is responsible. A district attorney would be. No one will bring perjury charges for Amber Heard in this trial. Is that something that would happen during the trial, during or after the trial if it's proven that she lied under oath? You will not see a perjury charge for Amber Heard 99.9%. There's a tiny fraction of chance that you won't. Not in the US. She is under investigation for perjury in the UK, I believe, or Australia, one of those two. There's almost no way she'll get a perjury charge in the United States. Jen Selfridge, I'm first in line for a coffee table book of Johnny's courtroom doodles. However, last week he looked like a spoiled child, feverishly coloring away, especially when his lawyer had to shield his drawings from the jury. Look, I'm going to say this as someone who probably has adult ADD. Some people do things to occupy their mind just enough so that they're able to pay attention. And for me, if I'm in a lecture, if I'm in whatever, and I've gotten in plenty of trouble for this throughout my time in high school and college, I will occupy my mind some way. I'll twirl a pen. I will write something. I will read ahead. I will doodle. I need something to keep me mildly engaged so that I listen better. And I would wager with Johnny Depp's giant pile of prescription meds that he probably has something similar. Okay, next. 9 on a dime. Question. Anyone worried Camille will bomb Cross like they did with Dr. Hughes? I'm actually not. I have a lot of faith in Camille to do this. Chances Johnny Depp being called by Amber Heard could hurt his case, very low. I think Johnny Depp being called by Amber Heard is a huge mistake for her. Like going over SA stuff with him. How are you all feeling the case is leaning? Oh, sexual assault with him. Yeah, no, I think Johnny Depp, them calling him to the stand is only good for Johnny Depp. I'm feeling the case is leaning towards Johnny Depp very slightly at this point, just because it's such a high burden. Other people think it's much more in his favor. Dr. Hired says, how many times did Amber Heard say, I remember? 100 plus. If you actually remember, you don't say, I remember, you simply tell the story. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those comments. Yeah, but long story short, I think she was lying all the time. I think that's very obvious. KH8, can someone show me a single place where Amber received the full wrath of the industry, even her statements about the PAP asking, is it true you made it all up as a lie? They were asking on video, did Johnny do this to you? She didn't feel the wrath of the industry at all. Amber Heard is still in Aquaman 1 and 2. And she shouldn't have been in Aquaman 2 if she felt the wrath of the industry, but she was. Oh, she only got 10 minutes. Fuck off. Amber Heard got a role in Aquaman 2, which is more than anybody, any actor would take a role in a major Marvel or DC movie right now. Any actor at all, because it's just a potential stepping stone to something greater. Those movies are going to make a ton. And even if you have a low residual amount in your contract, you're going to make a fucking fortune. Nigel Brayshaw, just for a laugh, instead of wrong one. Sorry. Ortelios, Nick, any chance you can upload your streams as podcasts on Spotify? Would love to listen to you on the road. Say hi to the panel for me. Maybe I might be hiring someone or having one of the people I have hired already do that. I cannot. It's it needs too much check and too much maintenance. I also am not sure if a daily upload on Spotify is a good idea, but maybe it is. But it's something I've been working on for a long time, trying to get back to doing. I used to do it. I used to upload all of them, not to Spotify, but to SoundCloud. And some weird shit went down that made me not do it anymore. And once I got out of that habit, it's such a fucking hassle. Like, again, it's weird to say that something that only takes a few minutes is a hassle, but it's huge. I wish I could express to you how much of my time I do just streaming. If I'm not streaming, I'm otherwise occupied. If I have any time at all, I put it straight into streaming. I think it's the most fun thing in the world. I love doing it. Everything that takes even a few minutes away becomes a massive imposition. So, but it is something on my list to do. Brian Allerman, in 8th grade, a buddy of mine had to go to the hospital when we were on a field day due to testicular torsion. That was fun to explain. Fuck. Sin says she's such a narcissist. She thinks everyone will believe her BS. Not working well for her. Now her team has to work harder. True. Oh my gosh. We're almost through the 20s, y'all. Allison S. on Dr. Curry rebuttal. Do you think Depp's team should clarify that either side could have called Curry as an expert, clarifying she wasn't just a paid bias person like Hughes? Maybe that would be an interesting approach. They could have called you as an expert, right? Yeah, of course. I don't know if it would really penetrate the way you want it to, but that is a possibility. Karen Chadowski. Wait, no, sorry. Crusade is viewing. Sniff that bottle. Faye T. Fed up of having to zoom on her boo-boos, which she seems to think are injuries. Her whole case is forced stupidity. Mike, love the show. Regarding Amber posing for the photo, watch the version that includes the angle showing Johnny. It looks like the flash actually comes from the screen in front of them. Is flash photography are allowed in court? Here's what I'll say about that. I've seen a lot of people say it's a screen and not a flash photo. Even if it is a screen, you can clearly hear a shutter click. Amber Heard looks to the cameraman and poses. Whether that flash may just be a fortuitously timed screen blip, but Amber Heard looks to exactly where the photographer is. He's in the middle between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's team, right in the gallery. You can see him every single day. He's a court TV cameraman. He's got a camera. He's got a white telephoto lens, and he takes a picture. And I swear to God, you can hear that shutter speed. That shutter is not added by people. That is straight from the live feed. That is straight from the court cameras. And she looks at him. Whether or not there's a flash, I want to say it's a flash. It may be the screens. I don't know. But 100% she poses for that camera. 100%. Talon's here. Wait, what? Dr. Hughes wrote a book on expert witnesses. She lectures. Dr. Hughes is a Jacob Van Zanten of the courtroom. Reference Tenerife airport disaster. Weaponized autism. Gonna need you to one of the famous toasts for that Star Wars girls. Oh wait, shit, that's today. We already did that one. Oh my goodness. We're through the big chats from earlier today. Oh my goodness. Okay. Next, here we go. Milo's 3D read that one. The Squid says, I should mention that the OnlyFans quote, creator got really mad. I said her jugs are saggy and accused me of exploitation harassment for the review on the Facebook meme page. Here's the reality. The majority of women on OnlyFans should not be on there because it's the 98-2 rule. Fuck the 80-20 rule, by the way. The 98-2 rule. 2% of people in any given profession succeed and 98% of them fail. OnlyFans, it's probably less than 2%. 2% would include some fatzos. Daily Unbreaded, we'll do it. We're almost there. Jackson Kai, EverQuest had some of the best trolling ever. Even the GMs were in on it. Only other game with close to that dedication was EVE Online. People ran year-long Ponzi schemes and used people's stolen money to put bounties on them. Fagan's Law, running for prosecuting attorney in my small Indiana county. Have me on. Fagan's Law, you email me, please. Email me. There's also one up in, I think, Washington who I need to have on. Brain's a little frazzled at the moment. Would love to talk to you. Would love to talk to you about why you want to be a dirty, dirty prosecutor. But yeah, fantastic. Would love to see more good people in prosecutorial positions rather than Soros's. The Radio Hand says, never got into EQ, but my first MMO was Star Wars Galaxies and was a great game back in the day. About to start a new job next week. Thanks for keeping me distracted during this change and other real life issues. Hey, that's awesome, buddy. I hope it works out for you. Really do. Okay. I think it's time. I don't have the unbreaded. I don't have the unbreaded chime. Unbreaded. I don't have it. I don't have any of this shit because I'm trying out Restream. Let me get. So we have to do this. I mean, we can do the unbreaded still. That's still fine. I just can't play the intro or the outro for it. Sorry. We're not at 2,500 likes yet. You motherfuckers, you come here, you sit in the audience. Oh, I'm going to watch the stream. You're watching the stream for hours. Click the fucking like button, please. Jesus Christ. Do I have to beg? Like, what do I have to do? Do I have to open an OnlyFans? Click the fucking like. It's so goddamn easy. You clearly like it. You're watching for hours at a time. Click the goddamn button. Oh my goodness. You think this shit was free? Oh wait, it is. Fuck. Okay. Let me get the randomizer out. Look, I had to check out Restream. If Restream works out, I'll be bringing all of the little video clips and shit over. But but I had to make sure it works first. This fucking Frozen video is pissing me off though. 545. Please don't be a repeat page. I don't think it is. It's not. Oh shit. Sorry, I was reading a word that I do not even comprehend. I don't even comprehend. Are you ready? Are we ready? Thank you, by the way, for liking the stream. I will now not kill all of your families. Here we go. As a Binger matures past the age of 10, he feels like his own culture is being marketed to him. He feels like his own culture is being used to sell him shit, but never to pay him. There's a difference between jerking off to a goal and jerking off to something you already had. There's a difference between jerking off to something you experienced and something you are just imagining. If you just met a girl and use her to jerk off, it just means the scenario is fresh in your head. It just means you needed a release. And that was the closest idea you could think of recently. There's a difference between jerking off to someone familiar and jerking off to someone that doesn't seem relatable. Celebrities, news stories, the news in general. Celebrities are bullshit and deserve to die. But keep in mind that celebrity culture is a reflection of the propaganda they are spreading about you all throughout the world. Celebrity culture is a reflection of all the bullshit of how they want to portray bingers in general. You don't need to read some dead cracker's highfalutin corn syrup to have some deep thoughts. You can analyze the way bingers are portrayed in general, and those patterns will show how bingers are on a leash that can only be broken by force and brutality. D2 Nation, unleash the leash maniasis. D2 Nation. There no such thing as a mirror. It is impossible to read. Death is the only certainty. Every life should end in a killing spree. And hunt down the savage. Stop pretending savage bloods don't exist anymore. Stop acting like all races can be civilized. Stop acting like bingers should be civilized. Bingers call each other savages as a joke without realizing they are perfectly serious. Bingers, stop being civilized. Be the wild beast you always were and do not be tamed by slavery. Bingers, stop restoring to tranquility and docility the kindness and be murderers and criminals and G's. Bingers, stop stooping to the white man as a mark of progress. Bingers, be a nightmare to all other races. Bingers, stop being respectful and poised. Bingers, stop seeking to elevate what you already are. Bingers, stop believing in anything to save yourself. Bingers, stop trying to be right. Binger, stop wishing for a better life. Binger, stop wishing for heaven. Binger, wish to die today. Binger, wish to die without depression or being upset. Wish death and violence because you are in a good mood. Wish plagues and explosions because you are bored with life. Wish terrorism on children for the eye closer. Wish violence on educators for the lesson. Wish pain on the innocent for lying. Wish your plane crashes while you are flying. Wish a school shooting while you are studying. Wish a bomb on everyone you meet. And if they are kind, wish them a drawn out murder. Unleash leishmaniasis galore. Unleash leishmaniasis. Kill everyone I admired in the past before I became this moment. Her too. Kill all the women I ever loved. Kill every female adulterer ever. 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 Murder my past roommates. Murder my exes. Never kiss anyone again. Never hug anyone again. Never have a smile again. Never drive without fear and paranoia. Never have sex again. Never win a bet again. Never write a satisfying sentence again. Never cross the road without dying. Never sleep for a full night. Never rest. Forget how to feel good. Forget how to enjoy success. Forget. forget. What a page for today, right? What a page. It's like the hand of the Almighty is on it. I'm talking about you can't objectify people. Oh, I can't objectify people I've hung out with and talked to too much. Now they're people. He's talking about there's a difference between jerking off to someone familiar and jerking off to someone that doesn't seem relatable. This man knows all of the words of wisdom are in the book. All of them. Every single one of them. He knows all problems have been foreseen and dealt with in death sentences by Matthew Harris. If you don't know, Matthew Harris is the author of Death Sentences. He is a UCLA philosophy professor. He is black, so he cannot be racist. And every day we read one very smart and stable page from his book, chosen at random. Rad Bell. Nick, love the content. Also, Space Wolves are the best chapter. Disagree. And no furries allowed in the Space Wolves. All will be put to the flamer. Every Space Wolf is a furry. So I firmly disagree that they're the best chapter. I know people like them, but come on. Renee Villarreal ordered a motorcycle engine, gonna weld it up a frame and make tank. Also bought a Denali without engine for cheap, so that should keep me busy. There you go, brother. Okay. All right. Holy shit. We've got a bunch of chats to get through. Music and Fiction says, hey, McLeod, get off of my you. Hashtag Bad Stones parody. 1337 Bald Eagle says, Elijah talked you up on Slightly Offensive. Can't wait for the trial to start back up so I have a full shift of content to listen to every night. Thanks for the content, man. Oh, that was nice of Elijah. Very cool. Not applicable. I'm looking for a time to get down to visit him on Slightly Offensive. I could do it remotely, but I prefer to show up in person if possible. I think it's more fun. I think the dynamic is better when we can do that. But yeah, Nicholas Cruiser. Okay. Not applicable says buy a laptop to capture the cam, split the CPU load. I have a laptop. I don't want to have two fucking things running. I really don't. It's just a mess. But I might start doing it. We'll see. I don't want to have two PCs running. What a fucking disaster. Venray Lal says, any news on a late night stream with Emily D. Baker? It's going to be a bit, probably after the trial. Look, when the trial starts up, everybody's going to be busy. Everybody's so fucking busy. But when that's all done, I'll try and set one up with Emily. We had a great chat today. FB says, can I get a toast for Soder, who's lost someone? Wait, what? Who's Soder lost? To Soder. Hopefully his loss is not serious. I haven't heard about it. Tip the scales. Read that one. Also says a semi-detailed recap of the Ralph Shart, but is Amber Turd testifying? No, we're already really late in the stream. We're already at the 3-hour mark. 1337 Bald Eagle. Did you hear about the high school kids charged citing Title IX for refusing to use people's proper pronouns? Seems crazy, but I called this 5 years ago. If you are charged with refusing to use people's pronouns, I believe you are justified in grabbing machete and killing everyone around you. I'm so fucking tired of this stuff. Pronouns are fake. Pronouns are nothing. You owe nobody a single fucking pronoun in your entire life. I will start using the opposite pronoun on purpose. I will start insulting pronouns. Fuck everything. We cannot do this shit. If anybody ever tried to make my kid use a pronoun, I would go make that ass eat a fist. I would fucking fist them. I would pull their esophagus down through their anus. I would prolapse that shit and turn them inside out. I am so fucking tired of this shit. Nobody owes anybody a goddamn modicum of respect. Not one. Every respect given is either earned or is a courtesy, and that is it. Zuma Dog heard is going to become a home prisoner. We'll need a security team to go anywhere for years to come. Her life is over. Overdose wouldn't surprise me. Nora Vanguard, can I get a shout out and prayer for my mom? Her birthday is on the 16th, but she's been dealing with health problems for the last 2 months. Been a great mother of 4 and a steadfast wife. Yes, we will absolutely, or I will. I don't know if anybody else will, but Nora, I will pray for your mother and for a healthy and happy birthday. Cynthia, please toast to the best lawyer on YouTube. He is snarky and a gift to all people. He is transparent and even keeled. No one dislikes him. Thank you, Devin Stone. Cynthia, I take back everything I said about Emily Baker and you being banned. I'm gonna ban you for saying that. Devin Stone is a fucking manlet and he's a pussy, and everything about his stupid fucking channel can die in the fiery pits of hell. How about that? How about that? Legal Eagle should be legal meal. G Girdum says, wish you could have pressed Lego on property rights. Dude, I wish I could have too. In the moment, there's only so much you can do, right? Like, if I were the perfect debater, I could have gotten a whole bunch of shit in, but short stream, multiple people, 3-on-1. I think I did okay, but there was more I would love to do. Smartass 69. If you can't find it, Ezra Brooks is a good bourbon. Ezra Brooks is a good bourbon to try. Would like to know what you think of it. I haven't seen it at my liquor store, but I'll go I haven't looked specifically for it, so I'll go take a look. Cody Mulaki, love your content. Going in tomorrow to have 4 wisdom teeth removed and another one at the same time sucks. I'm losing all my wisdom at once. Nah, brother. Wisdom teeth surgery is great. I woke up in the middle of mine. I woke up, I opened my eyes, I heard the crunching. You're sitting there in your mouth, and I went, oh shit, I should probably be asleep for this. And then I went back to sleep with the narcolepsy. Just back out. I hope you don't wake up. It's really fucking disconcerting. Martin T, have you tried OBS? Jill Brennan, toast my daughter, who I call Claire Bear. She's an amazing woman who I don't deserve. She amazes me every single day. She sent me to your channel. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Jill. To Claire Bear, Jill Brennan's daughter, who can adequately be described as a bro who brought her mom to this unbreaded nightmare of a channel. But well beyond that, of course, to a daughter who brings joy and amazement and wonder to her parent every single day, as all children do and should. That is a testament as much to you as a mother as it is to her as a daughter. Cheers to you both. Chicken Canada says, I sent 5 supers earlier, none read. Please shout me. I got you. I got you, Chicken Canada. I read them earlier. I'm sorry for not reading them during the day stream, but thank you. They're very much appreciated. Aaron Allums, I applaud your rant against Cynthia last night and standing up for your daughters. The men in my life taught me purity was no laughing matter and that motherhood was the greatest gift. Thank you, Aaron. Wrathchild 78, welcome to Paralegal. Ricky Ray Rosenberg says, can Anna sue AAA for not giving her a tow? No, there's no service level agreement in her contract with them. Go look at it. They can show up whenever. They just have to show up at some point in the future. Ateric, past 9 months, I've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, gastroparesis, hyperthyroidism. Went to the hospital for, rhabdomyolysis and more. Life's rough, but I'm staying positive. Don't drink soda, kids. Seriously, guys, if there's one thing I can convince you to do, it is honestly stop drinking soda. I fell into the trap of it again, not recently, but before, because Drexel, the black man, corrupted me. And it is awful. It is a fucking body destroyer. Seriously, body and teeth destroyed by soda. Cut it out of your life. Cut it out as if it were a drug, because caffeine and sugar at those levels combined they are a drug. They're the worst. They're worse than just about anything. Cut them out. You will thank me. And believe me, I love soda. I would drink gallons of it. I look at it every day and I'm like, fuck, I just want a Sprite. I just want a cream soda or whatever. Don't do it. Stay strong. Stay strong. Nicholas Sinard says, getting canceled for my second year in a row with my event on Twitter. Check out EmonCon on Twitch at noon East today for some good Pokemon-like indie games. There you go. John Meehan, how would you defend Andy Dick? Your Honor, my client's clearly retarded. Timothy Reaper, make a toast for your trash can. No, I hate that thing. Polish Princess, welcome to paralegal status. Kelly Daly, thank you. Knuckler23, really getting tired of your streams getting hijacked by people sending really cringe toast requests. The night is for shit posting, not your public therapy session. I don't know what to tell you, man. Policy is read all the super chats. I read all the super chats. I know some people don't like it, but that's the way it is. I don't know anymore. It says, just lost my wife's son to Pitbull. Toast, please. Holy fuck. To your wife's son. Lost to a Pitbull. That's insane. Very scary. Cheers. Timothy Reaper, I think the steak question should be saved for Drex. Drex doesn't eat steak, so he wouldn't give sex or a blowjob for either one. He only eats chicken. Shadow Fenrir, can I have a toast to my buddy in my platoon who unfortunately passed away? He was still just a 23-year-old kid, and it has shook the whole company. Suicide is a serious issue in the military. To Shadow Fenrir's pal, to a man who self-deleted, to a man who is no longer with us due to any number of pressures and stresses, those that we will never know. May he find solace from the pain that he was under. May his friends find peace and comfort knowing that the pain is gone. And may the military find a solution for our soldiers who are lost. Cheers. Bear Lamb, I was recently robbed at a gas station here in Winnipeg. It was pump number 5. Demetrius Andrews, my favorite uncle died this week. It was impossible to hate him, and the world is worse off without him. I'll miss him forever. R.I.P., buddy. Saturn Tubes, my friend has a cringy furry cartoon on Kickstarter, and it's not doing well. Can people check out Big Cat Bandits? It's Sly Cooper, but with cat girls. Sounds like your friend deserves a bunch of gas, or maybe a bunch of gas that's been ignited by fire. One of those two. But check it out, guys. Zuma Dog Tow Truck just picked up Star Wars Girl on the way home. Polish Princess joined tonight. Been listening for a long time. Please do a toast for my mom, Kathleen Hogan. She passed away last night. She had Alzheimer's for 8 years, and it sucked. To Polish Princess, having to watch a relative go through the horror of memory loss is one of the worst things you can do. One of the worst things you can do, to watch them forget who they are, to forget who you are, and to forget the relationship you had is hard. However, to Polish Princess, know that somewhere deep down there, beyond the physical, beyond the brain, was something more. And that even if it was only you in this life who carried it on, it was of value. Those memories are not lost. They are just now yours rather than shared. But know that your mother in passing, has passed away from loss and into only gain. Cheers to you. Cheers to her. Cornelius Buttknuckles says, after all this inflation, good luck finding a steak for under $30. Time to go out and get a new set of knee pads. Oh, ladies. CL Hunter, Nick, my family friend, son and daughter-in-law, along with their child, got into a car wreck with a drunk driver when they're going home from church last night. They're all right, but the daughter-in-law lost her unborn 9-month-old baby, and the baby was due next couple of days. Make a toast, please. Fuck, why? To the unborn passed away, to the potential and opportunity of a mother and father lost, and to the reality of a child taken before they were ever even held. May they be held long in the minds of their parents. Cheers. Holy shit. Minor Zircon, Andy has always been weird. This isn't new. Well, like putting your finger in someone's butt is a little bit different. Wrestler Town, if you fall asleep around Andy Dick, you're no better than Andy Dick. Bill S, I'd hate to see what a black light would do to Ricada's face. Oh shit. Oh shit. Jeff K, just noticed you're at nearly 400,000 subs. I remember you a year ago. Well deserved. Cheers, buddy. Hey, thank you. Phoenix Lord Asherman, never stop making fun of Ralph. I won't, because he will not stop asking for it. That's it. That's it. Crusadist Viewing says, sure, a paint. Joseph Fizo, how about let me solo her on stream? No, fuck that guy. I won't summon that guy ever. The non-binary neckbeard. Hey Nick, are you familiar with the late musician Frank Zappa? Barely. Jackson Kai, with the white splatter on your 40K Marine's hand, you can always make him a member of the Emperor's Children. Fulgrim would be proud. Mason Owings, any update with the Vic Mignogna appeal? It's been over a year and haven't heard anything. No one has, including us, including the appeals court has not released an opinion. Dark Schwartz Rising, but Nick, you can't hug your children with nuclear arms. I can. Colostomy bag, every gun law is an infringement. Jam 55S says 55 says it's a God-given right to protect yourself. I agree. Kelly Daly, hey Nick, like to request a toast for me, please. My daughter hasn't spoken to me since February. It's been very hard. Thanks for all you do. Keep up the good work. Lol. Kelly Daly, to you and your daughter's relationship, though it may be frayed, may all frayed ropes be mended with careful braiding and weaving. And let the temporary hot-headedness of youth pass into the wisdom of knowing that there's a mother waiting who will always and unconditionally love her daughter. Cheers. Goger, did you hear that the EU will ban fossil fuel cars from 2035 and onwards? It gives host the future destruction of the economy. Anyone who doesn't like fossil fuel cars isn't a man. Cheers. Gas is cool. Coal is cool. I wish my car burned coal and gas. Fuck it. Millennia Blade of McKella says, hello, Nikki. Your vigorless hammers are entertaining. Why do you display maidenless behavior? Fuck you, Millennia. Lord of Malice, what do you think about a system like what we have in Wisconsin where we elect our Supreme Court members to 10-year terms? It's fine, but the Constitution says lifetime appointments for the Supreme Court of the United States. State Supreme Courts are way, way different. Lucas, on arms, you and Tim Pool agree he's for everything from personal biolabs to nukes unless the Constitution is amended. Yes. And the Constitution was supposed to be amended. Marbury versus Madison literally fucking ruined all of it. Ashton de Rojas, have you ever played Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance? No. If not, highly suggest you check out the character Senator Armstrong on YouTube and his speech in the 2013 game. Tortheo, I think KM is 100% admissible after Amber Heard testimony. Oh, Kate Moss is 100% in. Yeah, that's no problem. DTQC, Quebec's gins are the best gins. Prove me wrong. Look, Finland has some fucking baller gins that have been sent to me. Also have a little pull for my niece. Just celebrated her 5 years birthday. Look, I'll drink this drip. I'm tossed, buddy. I'm fucking tossed. Andre G says, here's a toast to you, Nick. To the man that entertains us all and always has a quip. He's quick. He's slick. He's got a big brain. Thanks for all the great coverage. Thank you, Andre G. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to not drink so much more liquor because I'm already fucking drunk. And I've got shit to do tomorrow. It's very inconvenient for me to be hammered. Not applicable. What steak price is sleeping face down on bosoms? That's just a fucking sirloin, right? Like that's a $12 steak. She should lay there, shirt off, bra off, and let you use those tits as a neck pillow for basically just some grits. I mean, what are we talking about here? Those booba neck pillow? That's perfect. Kelly Daly screwed up my super chat. Thanks for the toast. The reason for it was because I made it through Mother's Day without crying. I slept most of the day, but it still counts. Thanks for all you do. Kelly, your daughter will come back. She'll come back around. She just needs a little time. Root Beer Buzz says, I'm a poor. What is a steak? Hence the $2 chat. Potter Super, who have you talked about Amber Heard's possible perjury charge? The one in Australia, I haven't really talked about it. Dude, she's not getting a perjury charge in the United States on a civil case testimony is almost impossible. Minor Zircon, did Anna ever make it home? Apparently. Eric Hilarity, if prison is meant to reform, then when you get out, all rights should return, not to mention rights are given by God, not government. Just my thoughts. I think it's just, I think it's, not when they get out, but when they get off probation, because probation is part of the sentence, or parole as it's called. Once people are off of government monitoring, it should be over at that point. All rights should be restored. And again, sex offense registries shouldn't exist. Those people should literally be on probation, not a registry. Like, look, if someone is dangerous for life, like, oh, you need to be on a sex offense registry for life, put them on probation or parole for life. Holy shit, sneezy. Put them on for life. I want more government intervention in sex offenders. I don't want them on a list. I want someone monitoring them. I want someone saying, hey, did you look at any kids today? And if they say yes, hand them a 9mm. I'm fucking done with these weird pedos. Get them fuck off with this shit. Sorry. Pat Maloney, great appearance on Chrissy's podcast. You need to go on Kumia. I'm open to whatever. Pray for Anna. She broke down in Compton, had to wait for AAA. She's pretty rattled. Yes, I'm simping. Women should carry pew-pews. Women should carry pew-pews. That's true. Except they'd probably shoot like their cat or whatever. Weaponized autism. Imagine how pissed Anna would be when you outsell her. Wait, on my on a calendar. I'll do a bunch of cosplay. I don't even know how to pose for cosplay. That'd be fucking funny. Weaponize. James Franco says everyone talks about $30 steaks. Got to warn you guys, when she buys you a $30 steak, you gotta go up the elevator with her. Look, if that lady buys her a $30 steak, you better hit that pink taco. You better lick the lettuce right out of it. You would expect her to do the same. You get your ass down there and you chow fucking down. You are eating ground beef tonight, brother. Root Beer Buzz. Joe for Daisy Duke, June calendar. No. Drex for Thought, February. Nick for No Nut, November. He has enough kids. Tom Beemore. Between John Roberts and the Federal Reserve, what pisses you off more and why? Look, John Roberts pisses me off more than the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve has mild uses. It needs an audit, but there are actual purposes for the Federal Reserve. John Roberts can't think of any purpose for him other than fifth sleeve. That Star Wars girl. See, Anna knows, right? Like Anna, if you buy Peaches a steak, he better be spelunking the Grand Canyon. Am I right? Come on now. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Get some. I mean, she should maybe rub that down with a Norwex first, but you get in there. You can do it. Scott Johnson. Hi, Nick from Australia. Can Depp's team call medical experts to dispute the photos of her injuries to the assaults she alleged? Lefroy, 18-year. Yes, they can. They can do that. I pray that you meant roast beef, not ground beef. Have you ever seen a roast beef taco? No, buddy. It's ground beef. It's ground beef all the way. Look, this is the reality you're in. $30 steak. You better get down there and chow down. Scott Johnson. Hi. Wait, I read that one. Leanne Carr says, are you lit fire for Amber Heard's testimony continuation on Monday as I am? Oh, I can't fucking wait. I can't wait to see what actors' notes we can all give her. But Absad, thank you for the donation. Bobby Bob, I have my state firefighter test in a week. What helps you memorize long, boring technical info? Nothing. I have a very, like, I know it, I don't seem like it because I'm on stream and I don't remember basic shit. I have a very, very fucking good memory with tests and memorizing text and citations and all that shit. I don't bring it out on stream too much because it's not very fun, but I have a very, very good memory. I've been blessed with it. I take tests very well because of it. There's nothing that helps me, man. Oh, well, except for ProVigil. If I were to request help, here it is. Right? Like ProVigil. This shit is a miracle worker, but I don't take it because you can't really drink on ProVigil, so I try and keep it for long drives. Scott Johnson, hi Nick from Australia. Can Depp's team? Wait, I read that one. Fuck. See, Goody says, "Fuck Flashcast, you cuck Elden Ring bigot." No, I'm not going to do that. Flashcast. Flash is my bro. Flash is my bro. I'm almost never able to make it at the start of the show. It's always like 11 or 12 when I can join because Saturday is my time with my wife and kids. It's basically uninterrupted. But yeah, I try to jump on Flashcast. Andrew Wahoo, Trevor Bowers versus the Dodgers starts May 23rd. Want to buy coverage, please. Johnny Depp will not be done until May 27th. I'll try and cover it on night shows. Pro engineer Andy Dick is the reason we don't have Phil Hartman. Leon Johansson. Best car is a first-gen Honda Insight. 20 years old, still getting 70 miles per gallon. Damn. Reformed convict. Drink for me. It's my 40th birthday. Thanks for all, Nick. Look, I've drank for you prior to this chat coming in. A root beer buzz. Anna gonna leave Compton a crip or crippled. Anna, if you're in Compton, you got to join a gang or you got to get ganged. I'm sorry. That's what you got to do. The rule of women. Phoenix Lord Asserman, can you just make Ricado obituaries for these toasts? They didn't bother me at first, but now they're exhausting. I know it's figgish, but I'm here to laugh, not mourn. I don't know what the management of them would be. Like I'm not sure. Like I think the toasts are quite excessive at this point, but like how do you tell someone, yeah, your thing needs to wait? I don't know. We'll see. I think they may fade out over time. Ginger Ninja, hashtag attorney Tom for pinup. What? He'll be laying down, getting stepped on. Disgusting. Music and fiction. LawTube calendar equals bite / Andrea for June. Gemini. Stop it. Seal Hunter, don't listen to See Goody. Get on the upcoming Flashcast. I'll be there. Jill Brennan, did you like Justice Scalia or are you glad he's not deciding Roe versus Wade? No, I like Scalia. I think he would have overturned Roe versus Wade, no problem. The only decisions I don't like Heller. I know everybody like Heller is like the big sacrosanct Scalia decision. I don't like it because I don't think Scalia went far enough. And I don't like Castle Rock versus Gonzalez. And I don't like US v. Jones. I think he could have gone a lot farther on all three of those. Dano Thameno says Keck Soul Reaver. Manchu Wook says, have you seen the FDA ruling on vaping flavors? Not a lick of tobacco product with synth nicotine, yet they say it's for the kids. Tobacco / menthol only. Yeah, it's bullshit. Flavored vapes are the only vapes. I don't even vape. But if you can't vape with a flavor, what the fuck is even the point? Stop it. Let people vape. It's better than smoking. It's better for literally everyone. And I hate having a vape blown my way. I have a huge fucking schnoz. Those are very, very, I'm sensitive to smells. I can't, if I walk past a Bath and Body Works, I have to go shit in their bathroom. I fucking hate it. But I would take vapes over cigarette smoke any fucking day of the week. Leave vapes alone. Leave vapes alone. G Lung, thank you for the donation. Minor Zircon, Uncle Rackets, it is. Bad Dragonite, my new coworker is a fan of yours from Rittenhouse. Cool. Cyborg 579, just an idea, but can you think about doing a dedicated day to toast? They do take up most of your nights at this point, and your liver may thank you. I mean, not on that day, it won't. Again, I don't know. I've thought about that. We'll see. Oscar R, welcome to Lawyer Status. Shane Vendrell is pedophile and Democrat, basically the same word. Canadian Bears, bro. I just ordered hot wings. Fuck out! God damn it! Seal Hunter Autotune. Burn my bread ×2. Burn my bread. Bad Dragonite. Gonna smoke some meats this week. What should I do? Pulled pork, ribs, or boneless country style pork loin ribs? Pulled pork. And do you want a plate? No sauce, of course. Yes, I want a plate. I don't know how you get it to me. No sauce. Pulled pork is my jam, man. I love country style pork loin ribs, but I like cooking them. I don't smoke them. And pork ribs, I did some ribs the other day. I didn't have enough time to do them. I didn't have the 2 hours, so I had to cook them fast. They were still fucking great. But I need to do some 2.5 hour ribs. JD, hey Nick, did you hear they're making a movie about an alternate universe Hillary Clinton who never marries Bill, allowing her to win the 2016 election? Look, I did not have sex with that woman. Not a single time. Look at her. She's disgusting. She probably likes to eat cooch. I don't even know. The squid, more jokes, less toast than the supers or whatever complaining gays say these days. Look, I don't control the super chats. The chat controls the super chats. I don't know what to say, man. People send what they want to say and what they want to talk about. They always have. And there's always phases and people always hate some of it. Tara Rayner, Nick. I think you missed one or more of my chats from today. So if you could pass on the alpaca message to DUI guy Runkle and Rob before Monday, I'll try. Jacob Rice, Nikki, baby, love the show. Sent you a Twitter DM on Tuesday regarding the Gunt mouse pad. Promise it's very breaded. Hope to hear what you think. I'll take a look. Bad Dragonite, barbecue sauce is a crutch, and any place that markets it as a feature probably has a cruddy barbecue. Just saying. Look, there's some places that have very good barbecue and very good barbecue sauce. I'm just saying. Stanley's Barbecue in Tyler, Texas has very good barbecue. They also have some fucking killer sauces. The right places, they don't put it on your barbecue. They give it to you as an option, and it can be great. STFU says, as Journey, saying, two strangers learn to fall in love again. No, I'm not going to sing that. God damn it. Nicholas Cruiser says, sodomy. STFU says, gonna wipe out the rest of this week's handle of Jameson. I'm building a Liberty ship hatch desk. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Worth it. Okay. Fagan's Lost is running for office. Have me on. Cynthia got banned from M's channel because I nicely asked read that one. F Stop Harlot. I used to play EQ. I was in Sol Invictus and we would train rip people repeatedly. Oops, sorry. Dude, F Stop Harlot. You weren't in Sol Invictus when I played, I don't think. because I don't remember Sol Invictus very well. I think that was probably after I left. And don't apologize. I trained the fucking shit out of people. Carnor's Castle, I would train people all day long. That was my entire, I was a bard. I'd train people for fucking fun. It was hilarious. I would run the fucking sand giants along the docks at Oasis all day. Kill everybody up in this bitch. Backgoat, Stephen Hawking, Friday night dance party, y'all. Boom, shakalaka. Joe K. Hey, Nick, can you make a toast to Jason, a young man who drowned in a lake while at summer camp due to irresponsible camp counselor Sam Breaded? Cheers to Mr. Voorhees. May his mother find the revenge she deserves. I always cheer for Jason's mom. Nora Vanguard, I'm sorry if you didn't, but I think you skipped my super chat. I got it now. Milo's 3D. Why were you so amused at the fact I'm drinking coffee? I hate coffee. Cynthia, thanks, Nick. I think it's actually hurting Emily, the babysitter's beyond for nothing. Laughing Man, D8D. My guildmates and I woke the sleeper after a rival guild broke a treaty we had about the guard kill rotation. 30 of us on 12/21/2002. Rip Etchy Eki server. RIP to Laughing Man. Very cool. Dude, I got my sleeper's key and I never got to raid it. I got my sleeper's key and I had to get rid of my account shortly after. Sleeper was already awoken on our server by Eternal Wrath, but I did want to get, all I wanted was a primal weapon. I wanted that proc avatar. Fuck me. Marmer132, same, but after yesterday, it's either drinking or screaming my head off. I do still need to be able to communicate to others here in a few hours. Mandy Karavichus, kill all beakies, kill all humies, kill all the Eldar pansies, kill all the Tau fish heads, kill all the bugs, kill stupid chaos gits and dumbass demon boys, kill stick ass necro boys. Orcs is the bestest. Jackson Kai, I tried to keep up with the toast with drinks this time. Nearly finished this French Bastille whiskey. Reminded me to never do that again. Bless you. Dude, it's tough. Cynthia, let that Star Wars girl in just for entertainment. I would only let Star Wars girl in if she unbuttoned her jacket again. Look, Anna is still a person, but she has two non-person things attached to her. STFU FFS says pressure cooker, get the ribs done in 40 minutes. No. I have a pressure cooker. It is not the same. I do not care what you tell me. I know I can cook a brisket in like a couple minutes. I know I can cook a pot roast in 50 minutes. It's not the same though as smoking it. It's just not the same. Smoked brisket, smoked ribs. It's no. Pressure cookers are useful. They're wonderful. They're great at cooking rice. It's not the fucking same as smoking. Joao Coelho just came online after a long night out. Been loving your channel since discovering it last week. Much love from Canada. Hey, buddy. I got so much content for you. You're not even ready. You're not even ready for it. I will rape your evenings every single night. I will leave them bloody and crying but satisfied in a pile. They'll be so confused they won't even go to the police, brother. As long as you don't care about horrific rape jokes being said at 3 hours and 30 minutes into the stream. Isaiah Burton, Nick, you're awesome. We have your court streams running live in our office on the big TV all day and still managed to be productive. Keep going. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Tara Rayner, did you hear about alpacas taken to the court to support Johnny Depp? Dressed up for the occasion. Wonder if they're from Florida. I did not hear about that. That's fantastic. Very good. STFU says, get a toast to the death of fun due to morbid toast. To fun being gone because so many people are fucking dying. Cheers and shit. Ian Mack Sous vide is where it's at. 30-hour cook ribs will change your world. No, dude, sous vide is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love sous vide. If I would have had time to sous vide the ribs, you got to sous vide the ribs and then sear them off. 600, like you sous vide them forever. And then you take them out, you dry them off, and you put them on the grill at 600 degrees, sear the fucking shit out of each side of them. Oh my God. Ruin yourself. Ruin yourself. Okay. We're over on Odyssey. Publius 88. Nick, I can do spicy all day. Spicy doesn't bother me. Okay, do the Packy 1-chip challenge. I have one. I'm really worried about how it will affect my stomach. I don't care about my fucking mouth. Spice in my mouth is not a problem. Wolfie Train. Now that is what will cause me to have PTSD. Firefox, can I get a toast? Hatred is the emperor's greatest gift to humanity. And with this gift, we shall bless the heretics. Heretics will suffer the ultimate punishment. Innocent proves nothing. Burn the heretic. Kill the mutant. Purge the unclean. Where Tiger Ray? I'm not Fancy the Bard. No, my bard was named Tuned Out Song Molester. Fancy the Bard was an inspiration of mine. Fantastic. I was Tuned Out Song Molester until Sony. One of my first big problems with big corporations, by the way, was Sony Variant removed my surname on my bard as Song Molester. They said it was sexually aggressive. I was like, it's a fucking song. How do you finger a song's asshole? I don't understand. Tuned Out Song Molester was the name. Red Dev Ved says, been subbed on YouTube for at least a year, and YouTube isn't letting me comment because I haven't been a sub for more than 5 minutes. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. YouTube removes people who sub all the time. Oganza says, screw you, Rick Nikati, you shyster lawyer. You shyster fucking lawyer. A disloyal piece of garbage. These people keep trying to attack me, and I'm just here. I'm on Odyssey. I'm out here on Cozy. I'm licking up Catboy cummies or whatever. SCFU says, Sam the cooking guy says smoke first, then pressure cook. Probably good advice. I love Sam the cooking guy. He's phenomenal. I haven't been recommended his videos lately. I've been watching Sip and Feast like crazy. Why don't I see? I love Sam the cooking guy. Motherfucking YouTube. I hate YouTube. You recommend me bullshit all day. Female karate people. I'm like, I don't need to see a bitch high kick. I need to see Sam the cooking guy. God damn it. Over on Rumble, the Wolf of Fenris. Nick, last week you asked about Guts. I had it wrong. Guts is the main character of the anime Berserk. Just remembered that, my bad. SC Medic went to our fancy liquor store the other day, and they didn't have Angel's Envy Rye or Kentucky Owl. Ended up with Whistle Pig Farm Stock. Broke it out for the stream tonight. Dude, it's not your liquor store's fault. It is hard for liquor stores to get good liquor right now. Really, really hard. Take the opportunity to buy something you've never seen and wait for the good stuff. It will come, but COVID fucked everybody in the ass. Joe Schmo 1 of 3. Hey, Nick, I don't know if you'll keep the stream software you're trying out tonight, but I do enjoy the Max Nose Room experience. Please give us some Matt Frewer poses before you switch out. I don't know what that means. Rumble username suck. R.E. Marbury. How would you suggest dealing with laws that violate the Constitution? I like removing the binding precedent, but want a faster means of removing unconstitutional laws and replacing Congress. Look, I think we would solve that. I just think I hate to say, I think the Supreme Court would come up still with an idea of binding precedent. They would still do it, right? They'd be like, we ruled this way before. This is the same case or the same facts. We're going to rule this way again. That's not going to go away. I just don't think it creates the same constitutional amendment in the same way if they're forced to hear all the cases. Because right now they just dismiss the cases out. Lieutenant Hobbit, I've been watching horse and cow hoof trimming on YouTube, and I must say, 1, I never knew this was a thing, and 2, wow, is it interesting. Also says, anyone in need of some help losing weight and getting in shape, look me up on Twitter, Colonel Phoenix at Iron Blood Temple. Tweet or DM me nosed, and I will charge you only $150 for the first 30 days. Lieutenant Hobbit also says, you handle spicy, huh? Sounds like we need a Hot Ones live stream special. You can be alone or with a guest. What say you, Nikki? Look, if Hot Ones wants to have me on, I'll do it. I'll just drink some lactose-free milk beforehand, and I'll eat a bunch of bread, which I did not do for the Reaper Pepper, which is my own fucking idiocy. Rumble username suck. Nick, what are you going to do when one of your kids' parents in-laws walks in on you reading Unbreaded? Was going to do a would you rather involving $30 steak. Thought it was just over the line. First of all, my parents and in-laws walking in would be really fucking weird at the time that I do Unbreaded. They're never here. They have their own places. My in-laws live 8 miles away. My parents have a house 5 miles away. So if they're here, they're at their own place. My kids walking in wouldn't understand what Unbreaded is. I would also just stop and talk to them like I do on every other stream. Roy Rat 24/7 confidential crisis support for veterans and their loved ones. Call the Veterans Crisis Line 1-800-273-8255 and press 1. Chat online or text 838-255. If you're a veteran in crisis, please do so. You are valuable. The skills that you learned are valuable. The things that you have done are valuable. Don't be devalued by weirdos. SC Medic. Remember, Nick, the value of a woman is what is in her heart. That is why I'm staring at it. The Squid says, not saying pressure cookers are bad, just saying the last person I heard of using one visited a marathon in Boston. Oh, shit. Well, guys, are you ready for today's chats? We still have more chats. Hold on. Let me get to where we were. I'm going to burn through these at fucking warp speed. Here we go. Wait, I read a bunch of these. Let me see where we left off. Maybe I read all of them. I don't think so, though. Hold on, I'm just checking. Rick Nikita said, wait, I read that one. Fuck. Read that one. Super Jet Gad Sad. Read that one. Read those. Maybe I read all of them. Read that one. Just checking. Fuck. Okay, here we go. These are some I have not read. Techno Geek says this is a song for America, home of the red, white, and blue, land of Marilyn Monroe and James Dean, apple pie, baseball, and Shell gasoline. And if you don't love her, fuck you. Show with Streeter win. I don't know. I gotta text him. Blah blah. Amber Heard testimony is typical actor writing a script. It's overdone, over dramatic with too many details. The carpet, the mirror, the Bic lighter. Why hasn't Amber Heard showed her carpet on the stream? Can somebody tell me that? Why is Amber Heard not stood up and shown her fucking rug? Tara Rayner, a knife with till death could pry that piece of wood nicely. Maybe the one on the bed, you can see butt and leg print on the end of the mattress there. Maybe Sunshine, welcome to La La Land with only unbreaded lawyers. Panel low. So my wife thought from her testimony, this was a fat bottom end. When we were talking about it, she corrected me. Damn. Kat Wagner says potentially criminal subcount needs love. I agree. Potentially criminal subcount needs some love. Dude's great. Brandon Lesko, Rackets. We need a Tylus Branca for this stream. He's not sick. He's lying. Shoot him the link. I thought Branca was still at Disney. Andrew Stipley, thank you for the donation. Shannon Allen, the fact that neither the judge or her attorneys have ever asked if she wants to take a break because of upset is very telling. They know she's lying. When I testified, they asked me repeatedly. Of course. Praetor, doesn't the fact the defense is focusing on Johnny Depp abusing her prove a way that the article was about him? There's no doubt the article was about him. I don't think that's at issue, really. They're going to try and go with the technical argument. Oh, well, she didn't write his name, but it's clearly about her. Dr. D Zogar says, Nick, did you see Vic's interview with Call Me Chato? No, I did not. Did not see that. E. Barlow's rotten crotch. My fadge is burning. Are you guys talking about me? Yes. Wendy's Cafe. Bruises heal fairly quickly. Verbal and emotional abuse never goes away. You don't forget that easily. Chicken Canada. Okay, this is the 5th super chat. May I please get a channel shout? I'm just a chick in Canada making short vids that are funny about the case. Chicken Canada, I will try to remember to shout you out during the live stream on Monday with all of the, when we get the massive amount of people watching. Nigel Brayshaw, just for a laugh, instead of objection, Johnny's team should accidentally shout out cut when she is performing one of her awful crying scenes. New Star, I'm available. I've watched 97% of the trial on LawTube. Okay. Why should I bring you on specifically? Blah, blah. It's very Jussie Smollett. She always has to make herself look good, even when she's a victim, like saying she didn't cry. Mo says 8 lawyers walk into a bar. Smart ass. Will you be listening to / reacting to the 30-minute audio from Australia? I've thought about it. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. I don't think right now it's not coming into court, so I'm not sure if I want to. Mr. Danky, can't wait for Cross on Monday. It's going to be a nice birthday gift to me from Judge Penny. Beverly Alford just read an article published about 30 minutes ago saying the jury will also hear from Whitney Henriquez, her sister, and actor Ellen Barkin after court resumes. What ice is Barkin supposed to say? What is Barkin supposed to say? Probably that Johnny Depp threw something at her at one point. Claire Goodman, you have Amber's PR guy wrong. It's David Shane. I don't think I have Amber's PR guy wrong. I know it's David Shane. Wendy's Cafe. Maybe one of them has type 1 diabetes and needs the candy for sugar. Ghost, do you think Turd made such a bold lie? Was that in her mind she needed to offset the recording of her admitting to hitting Johnny by making it seem like the abuse suffered was worse? No, I think she's just lying. Either because she's fabricated in her head that Johnny did this. I know people who lie and create their own reality that is separate from actual reality. You probably do too. Amber may be like that. Otherwise, she just really wants to bury him. One of those two. Evie Warner, I'm just worried about the Depp team underwhelming me with the cross of Amber when the cross of the doctor didn't quite deliver the way it hyped up online. I hope they don't screw this up. Look, that guy is a little weird. I think Vasquez is pumped to do this. Sarah Bohr, question for Emily. Who is worse, Amber or KJ? Katie Joy is pretty bad. Wendy's Cafe. There is the other thing about candy. When you are quitting drinking and attend AA/rehab, they advise you to eat candy to replace the sugar from the alcohol you're craving. Helps with withdrawals. Ronnie P. Ellen Barkin's testimony is from 2019, not in RL. Blurry Lights with respect. Lawyer, Ellen Barkin is 68 years old, well past girl stage. Ronnie P. Whitney said there was hair and blood in the broken bed. Happy. We want Whitney to confirm, is she part horse or human? Catalina K. So what's panel's thoughts on Amber withholding evidence? What happens? That's a huge deal, at least to me. Love to Emily. Withholding evidence is entirely in the realm of the practicality of the trial and the tenacity of the opposing party. The opposing party bears the duty of saying, hey, the other party's they're not producing the evidence we asked for, and they have to ask the court. At some point, you may accept that the evidence will never come and you have to just go with what you got. I think that might have happened here. Jennifer Maxine, off subject. I read that Kathleen Zellner from Making a Murder is part of Johnny Depp's lawyer crew. Is that true? I think I read that too. What is her role? I don't know. Why is she allowed to tweet about the case if she is? The court has stopped the parties from tweeting and engaging in social media, but anybody else? I mean, lawyers can talk about cases. They just can't say anything confidential. Renee B. There's going to be a line to get in at court Sunday night. Get lots of sleep early Sunday. Good luck, Karen Chudowski. What is the word on Rocky Pennington? I've heard she and Amber Heard are still friends and that they are no longer because Amber assaulted her. I have no idea. No idea. Amy Horrell, Janine Driver, behavior expert, said yesterday that she will be in court Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, observing the jurors. Only if she gets there in time. Smartass 69 Tug investigated Amber's expert and found that she is a fraud. Did a video on it. What could Johnny Depp's team do with that info? Not much. Not much. That type of stuff. Look, they cross-examined her. They've examined her and cross-examined her. There's not much more they can do. It's great for the public image, though. Johnny Depp is fighting in public as much as he's fighting in court. Okay. Wendy's Cafe. I wish you were all around when Jessica Chambers' murder trial was going on. That was a super bad trial that ended in mistrial, not once, but twice. Oganza 1000. What, if any, animosity do you think Amber bears towards Vasquez? A ton. Vasquez is at least as hot as Amber Heard, and that pisses her off immensely. Second, she will be asking the questions. Amber hates Vasquez. I can tell you without even knowing that she hates her. Jared Holly, whenever your show ends, Law and Crime Begins in my autoplay. Fucking gay. Milo's mom, I heart listening to all of you. Learned a lot. Joseph Baca, how can Amber Heard get away with not handing over evidence? Sanctions or modified jury instructions don't seem like enough punishment for defying the judge. It's the practicality of it, man. Sometimes like you want to go after something, but practically you just got to go through with what you got. Steven Severin, do you believe Michael Peterson to commit the murder on Kathleen that or Kathleen actually fell on the stairs? No idea. Turgo the White, John Malin stream saving Anna's highway freakout stream is funniest thing. I read that one. Wait, did we switch? We did switch. We're done. Holy shit. I didn't think we would ever get finished. SC Medic. Remember, Nick, the value of a woman is what is in her heart. I read that one. There we go, guys. That's the end of the super chats. I am not going to be on Twitch tonight. I am very sorry. I may do a local stream. If you want to join me on locals for like some grilling and hanging out, I got to check what the weather's doing. If the weather's cool, I'm starving. I may grill some chicken thighs on the grill. If you want to check that out, ricadalaw.locals.com. It's also in the description of this and basically every other live stream. Come hang out. Also, you don't even have to pay, by the way. You can join locals for free. You can watch the videos for free. If you want to interact, that might incur a little bit of a monthly fee. That's up to you. But come check it out. I think I might be doing a local stream to eat some good old fashioned grub. Oh shit, we've got a couple more super chats. Scott Flesher says, I only buy $30 steaks now. Hey, Emily, holla at your boy. Marmer says, did you read my $10 one from this afternoon? I think so. I hope so. Pimp Poppy, will you get in contact with Billy Marcus on Twitter and do an interview on the crypto market and the scam going on? I think this would be interesting. It's kind of tough to talk about crypto on YouTube, but maybe. I may also have a connection to a completely different crypto person. We'll see. Matthew Self, miss my supers. I believe I have gotten all the supers from both streams. I believe so. Young Nick Ricada says, you didn't read mine. Canadian Bears Bro says, damn Simpson chat. Look, if I missed yours, I don't know how to find it at this point. I went through all of the supers on multiple different avenues of finding them. I'm pretty sure I got them all. So with that said, if I missed it somehow, I apologize, but I don't know how to find it. And guess what? I don't even have the fucking outro. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I guess I'll share it. It's gonna sound probably bad. I don't know what else to do. We'll share it. I'll remove me. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. We'll see you at least on Monday. I am actually planning on having a stream on Sunday with someone from PJ Media. We'll see how that works out. I hope you guys have a good night. Peace. Phoenix Lord Asserman says, read this chat, Nikki. Fuck. Root Beer Buzz says, you missed my Lizzo chat. Get injected by a furry alky. And then he says, forgiven. Peace, Nick. Look, I thank you. I don't know. I've tried. I'm drunk. I need to go to Locals and eat. I'll see you guys then. I have to go to, guys, this weekend. I have to go to 3 dance recitals for my girls. If anyone needs a toast, it's literally me. I'll see you then. It's a small girl says, sing the outro. No. Peace. Peace.
Oh, he drinks a fair bit, but you realize that it just helps get his noggin jogging along. With his glass by his side and his kids asleep tight, we'll hear some lost-plaining tonight. With his microphone muted, we'll laugh at this boomer until he explains it's all part of the plan. Watch his face become redder as he becomes meta, raging at idiots from Twitterland. From the white shores of Nairn to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we have now. Oh, his lady is fair, and she handles herself with the grace of one who has borne many children. As the wife of a lawman, she'd make sure that he has the time and the place to provide for them there. So pour out an Ardbeg, a Balmore, a Lafroig. The spirits flow as the ones who get unemployed. So pour out a glass for the T-post on Twitter as we hear lost-plaining tonight. From the white shores of Nairn to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we are now. Oh, the guests are all plentiful, from Doug T to Drexel. They bring their perspective and spice to the mix. But the reason we're here and the one that we cheer is the one who is showcasing us his career. Get unemployed. So pour out a glass for the T-post on Twitter as we hear lost-plaining tonight. From the white shores of Nairn to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what